And in the end, LA stopped Cincinnati on a 4th and 1 at midfield. Rams end up 16-5 on the season. Cincy is 13-8. Cooper Kupp was the MVP. He caught 4 passes, including 2 touchdowns, 1 for the TD that won the Super Bowl for LA. And since it's the day after the big game, the countdown begins. The NFL season begins 206 days from today. UK with a big-time 78-57 win over Florida on Saturday. The game with a cost, as Ty Washington injured his leg and is day-to-day before we see him again. That was good news. As Cowell said after the game, the injury wasn't as serious as first thought. Oscar Tshiebwe tore it up with 27 points and 19 rebounds. Kellen Grady with 15 points, Davian Mintz with 11, and Ty with 10. As for that injury to Ty, he was going for a rebound when a Florida player crashed into him, falling on his left leg. Coach Cowell said after the game that an X-ray turned up negative, but also said, quote, he still might be out a week or 2. Kentucky travels to number 19 Tennessee tomorrow night. Murray won at Moorhead 57-53, Western over UTSA 71-65, and Austin Peay squeaked by Tennessee State 74-52. Predators lost on Saturday to Winnipeg 5-2. That's it for your Monday. Visit wildcatlair.com or join us on Facebook. I'm Eddie Owen.
Caldwell Medical Center wants everyone to have access to a happier, healthier life. That's why we're here for you 24/7 when it matters the most. Visit our website, caldwellmedical.com. Learn more about our services or follow us on Facebook.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff McDaniels with Farmers Bank, your home for the Tiger debit card. Our team wants to wish both the Lady Tigers and Tigers good luck this sports season. So help us support Caldwell's future athletes by getting your Tiger card today. Only at Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the drive-thru. They're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We're all having to adjust. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
For a delicious meal, try Kay's Kitchen in Princeton. They have great home cooking, just like Mom and Grandma used to do. Enjoy cooked-to-order breakfast every day, all day. Daily lunch specials include favorites like open-faced roast beef, grilled chicken tenderloins, country fried steak, smoked pork chops, and catfish and shrimp on Fridays. All your favorite veggies, too. And don't forget Kay's homemade desserts. Open Monday through Thursday, 5 to 2, Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. Kay's Kitchen, 501 North Jefferson Street, Princeton, 1 block from the courthouse.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Looking for a job with flexible hours? The Christian County Jail is now hiring with full and part-time positions available. Deputy jailers are responsible for ensuring the safety and security of the jail. If you are at least 21 years of age, apply today. The Christian County Jail offers competitive pay along with an excellent benefits package, including paid holidays and vacation, insurance, and enrollment in the Kentucky State Retirement Program. Apply today at the Christian County Jail, 410 West 7th Street in Hopkinsville, an equal opportunity employer.
You've been listening to your WPKY News Edge. Find news 24 hours a day at WPKYonline.com.
It's getting close to broadcast time. Caldwell Sports will soon be on the air here on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The broadcast will also be worldwide at WPKYonline.com. Caldwell Sports is coming up.
Time to head live to the gym for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The WPKY Caldwell County pregame show is on the air. 1580 103.3 WPKY.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Community Activities Building tonight. A split doubleheader here at the Cab. as the Caldwell County Tigers will take on the Trigg County Wildcats. And to start us off, it will be the Caldwell County Lady Tigers and the Livingston Central Lady Cardinals. We'll take a look at both of these games coming up next on the Athletic Center pregame show here on WPKY.
Life is filled with moments. Moments we share with those we love, worry about, and strive to protect the most. At Woodman Life, we provide life insurance and retirement products to help protect you and your family so that you can enjoy all the moments to come.
This is Josh Ray, your local Woodman Life agent. Come see us at 1009 West Main Street or give us a call at 365-6111.
Certain eligibility and age restrictions apply. Woodman of the World Life Insurance Society, Omaha, Nebraska.
It was all positive. It was such a positive experience. I don't know. I know people are a little hesitant of hospice, but I think it's the unknown, not knowing what it truly is. It's not an invasive agency that's coming in to, look and see what's going on in your home or whatever. They were really there just to help. The nurses, at a stage, I needed some assistance bathing him. So they would come in, bathe, help me. It was just a couple extra hands, They brought a recliner chair in because it would be easier for him to sit. And 2 days before he passed, they brought in a hospital bed to make him more comfortable. So there were things that all I had to do was ask. I didn't even know whom to ask, but I just asked and it appeared.
Penny Royal Hospice, living to the fullest.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the drive-thru. They're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We're all having to adjust. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton, 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
December 10th impacted our community in a way that we will never forget. Much was lost that night, some of which can never be replaced. In the days since, we have witnessed something that can never be taken away. The pride of our community, the resiliency of our people, and their resolve to rebuild. The road to recovery has begun, and Farmers Bank wants to do our part to help those impacted by the storm. Let us walk you through the process with our Rebuild Construction Loan Special. Call us or apply online to get started. This is Jeff McDaniels, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Tess. Join me weekday mornings from 6 to 9. We like playing games, but we love making winners. Look at you go, girl!
You did great, girl. You did wonderful.
You got it! That's exciting. Everything you need to know and a whole lot of fun. Start your day with us. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. What station made you winner this morning?
WPKY.
WPKY in Princeton.
WPKY.
Go with the good old America, WPKY.
Proud supporter of Tiger Sports, Big John's Barbecue says, "Go Tigers."
Welcome in to the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center is your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here courtside with you today as John Miller in the truck tonight. And we're absent Bryce Thompson, who is on assignment somewhere else. So John in the truck by himself tonight, taking care of us and getting us on the air. Bob, a split doubleheader tonight. The Lady Tigers will take the floor first against the Livingston Central Lady Cardinals. Lady Tigers at 10-16 on the season. Lady Cardinals at 10-15. These two teams have split a couple of games this season. January 13th in the All-A Classic, Livingston Central brought the upset against Caldwell County 50-38. Caldwell County rebounded on January 31st at Livingston Central, winning on the road in Smithland 42-29. But a game that's going to be a close game, has the potential to come right down to the wire. Both of these teams, if they get hot, they are some pretty good teams. They're both very young. Livingston probably the only team around that can say they're younger than Caldwell County.
Right. I think they would start 3 freshmen, Dennis?
4 freshmen and an 8th grader if they don't change the lineup.
So, and the thing about it, I've got the score sheet here when we lost down in the All-A Classic at Lyon County, 50-38. And I think maybe from that game forward, if not that game, the next game, we started playing much better defense. We were letting them shoot threes all night long, and in that game, they really punished us with the 3. They hit 4 in that game, and they came at crucial times, and we were trying to claw our way back into the game. But our defense is really stiffened. We playing better, much better offensively too in that stretch. So, I look for us to play well again tonight, even though we lost Friday night in Paducah to a very strong Tillman team, and then we didn't play well down the stretch against Ohio County on Saturday and lost that one by 2. But just like a teenager, they bounce back. They forget what happened yesterday. I hope these girls have amnesia.
Yeah, I think they will, and I think they're going to come in. They did find some offense Saturday against Ohio County. Briley Butts had 23 points in that one. 4 other Lady Tigers in double figures, including Morgan Akins with 13, Paris Gray with 12, and I think Katie Smiley had 11. So you get production like that, and you still had AJ and Presley wrap up the scoring with 5 and 4 points apiece. So get that kind of production out of those young ladies, and I think they'll have a good chance tonight against Livingston Central.
Absolutely. The first 10, 15 games of the season, it was Paris and Katie Smiley, and if they couldn't get 30 points, 35 points between the two of them, we almost really had no chance. But now with the emergence of A.J. Hollowell, Jakiah Copeland, Morgan Akins, Briley Butts especially, Preston McKinney coming out of her doldrum, so to speak, it's good for us to be in that position right now.
Yeah, Briley Butts had 23 points, but I think the most impressive thing in the game Saturday at Ohio County was she went 11 from 14 at the line.
And we are a pretty decent shooting free throw team the last half of the season. I know we're trying to sneak up to that 66, that 2/3 mark, hitting 2 out of every 3 free throws. And a lot of teams you see, I think right now Livingston tonight may be in the mid-50s or lower. But our girls, the last several games, I know that we've been well over 50% from the free throw line.
Right now, they'll come into tonight right at 62% on the season. So, like you said, Bob, they're knocking on that door of hitting 2 out of every 3. You get some close games like this one has the potential to be. Also, some games coming up on the schedule as the Lady Tigers will wrap up the regular season tomorrow night, taking on Trigg County here at the Cab. That's a 6 o'clock varsity tip-off. Another game that could come right down to the wire as well if we can contain Emily Knopfsinger and the center that they had inside. Her name escapes me.
Marley Reynolds. And
career
even
high the last time out.
Yeah, in fact, those 2 girls had probably 80% of the points that Trigg got that night over there. We just didn't do a good job of keeping Knopfsinger away from the basket. She's going to get her 2 or 3 3-pointers in the game, but when you let her inside, she's always going to have a knack to score or get fouled. And Reynolds, we just have to devise a defense where we're in front of her and somebody slides behind her to keep her from backing into the goal.
Yeah, you got to make them do some lob passes, trying to hit her with a little more touch, because she was able to post up on that block sometimes with some very easy entry passes, and you can't give that kid easy entry passes or it'll be a long night.
She has a very, very good knack at knowing where that backboard is and how to use it to her advantage, and using it well to her advantage in that game that we had the other night in Katy. So, or as we refer to it as the Dwight Meeks breakout.
And maybe we'll have a cameo appearance by Dwight along the way here towards the end of the season. Bob, the regular season wraps up this week. We've got district tournament play at the Cab next week. Caldwell County Lady Tigers are locked into that 2-3 matchup with Hopkins Central, and that's going to be a tough hill to climb for Caldwell County. They've not played Central close in either meeting this season, but they're playing much better basketball, so you never know what will happen, but it's something that Caldwell County has to go in knowing that they have to play well and not worry about the outcome of it, just play on house money.
Exactly, and the girls get to open the district competition next Monday night. The boys will be playing on Tuesday night next week. 2 doubleheaders each night. The girls play the first night, the boys the second night, and hopefully we can. And our match on Tuesday nights against Hopkins County Central too, so it's not going to be a walk in the park.
No, that'll be a tough one. Tigers have won both of those meetings this year, but they have been close down the stretch. Caldwell County able to pull away, but a lot of scoring in those games and a very fast-paced game we anticipate when the guys take the court against Hopkins Central.
Absolutely. So, and we and the boys in their season against a tough Crittenden County team here Friday night. So this is it. We're coming down. We're in the home stretch, and the second season will be upon us next Monday night.
Yeah, a lot of games. I think you counted up. This is our
42nd and 43rd.
42nd and 43rd games broadcast this season here tonight at the Cab. Just about 15 minutes before we tip this one off, we're going to take a break. When we come back on the Athletic Center pregame show, we'll start taking a look at the progress of some individual Lady Tigers and what to expect tonight as they take on the Lady Cardinals right here on your home for Lady Tiger basketball, 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Trice Hughes has been serving Western Kentucky for over 60 years. Their experienced sales force, ASE certified techs, and all the friendly folks at Trice Hughes have worked to become your family's exclusive automotive dealer. The home team that's kept our families safe on the road for generations. From work to play and everything in between, your home team has what you need. Stop by and drive the difference. Our home team, Trice Hughes, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
Residents here, they're just so good to each other. Our officials, of course, they're my little children now at the age I am. They couldn't be better. And there are buses to take you places, to see things, to do things, to eat.
And so now we have the freedom we still take a lot of road trips, so we just close the door, tell Bruce we're gone, we turn off the water and the pilot light on the hot water tank and just take off, not have to worry about it.
We are about exceeding expectations. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at christiancarecommunities.org.
Yo, guys.
Hey, Dave, you look like you just got off the golf course, but it's freezing outside.
Oh, Gary, I did just get back from playing a course in Mexico.
What?
I think I'm going to play Scotland tomorrow.
Okay, I'll bite.
Well, it's easy.
How?
Swing Right Driving Range.
That's great.
At Swing Right Driving Range in Eddyville, they have a temperature-controlled building with a simulator and dozens of courses all around the world.
When you taking me?
Swing Right Driving Range. They'll keep the heat on for you.
December 10th impacted our community in a way that we will never forget. Much was lost that night, some of which can never be replaced. In the days since, we have witnessed something that can never be taken away. The pride of our community, the resiliency of our people, and their resolve to rebuild. The road to recovery has begun. Farmers Bank wants to do our part to help those impacted by the storm. Let us walk you through the process with our Rebuild Construction Loan Special. Call us or apply online to get started. This is Jeff McDaniels, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With YourSportsEdge.com, you get more coverage of your favorite teams, athletes, and sports.
Lets me know the student as a whole person.
With no page limits or subscription fees ever.
It means exposure for the local high school athlete.
A new look and a new feel, no matter where you are.
Even if I'm out of town, I have it on my phone.
It's always available right at your fingertips.
Round-the-clock coverage of local athletes.
High school sports coverage the way it's supposed to be.
I love what they did with the website.
Download the free app now. YourSportsEdge.com.
Bradley Furniture wishes all the Tigers good luck this season.
Welcome back to the Athletic Center pregame show here on WPKY. The Athletic Center, your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here courtside as we get set for Lady Tigers and Lady Cardinals. Just got a text from Dwight Meeks, Bob. He said he heard your comment about doing the cameo appearance, so I think he's probably ready and raring to go with that one again. Had a good time with Dwight over in Katie's just a couple of weeks ago as he won that radio auction bid to do a game with us and had a great time over watching the Lady Tigers and the Lady Wildcats.
At least we have one person listening to us tonight, Dennis.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Both teams on the floor warming up for this one. As we said, these two teams split during the regular season. Livingston Central with a surprise win in the All-A Classic, where we really thought Caldwell was going to have a shot to get all the way to the finals in that one. Left out of there a little disappointed in that game. They came back, got a little retribution in the second meeting, January 31st at Livingston Central, winning that one 42-29. Baba, a lot of players you can talk about tonight. There's not one that you can settle on for Caldwell County. You expect Paris Gray to get double figures and get well into double figures, 15 to 20 range most nights. It's these surprise games where Briley Butts will throw in 23 or Morgan Akins with, I think, 13 points on Saturday. That's huge when you start getting some of these players getting that scoring up, looking to shoot the ball, doing a good job at the free throw line. That's going to make a difference in these games down the stretch.
And the whole thing, all that's about, Dennis, is about confidence. I mean, Morgan Akins putting in 13 points Saturday night against a pretty tough team just bodes well for her in a game like this, and where she won't be afraid to shoot the ball or reluctant to shoot the ball. And we've seen 4 or 5 of the Lady Tigers. Briley Butts, a huge game over against Ohio County, and she's had some real meaningful games in the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-point range throughout the latter half of the season. So it takes the heat off of Paris Gray, it takes the heat off of Katie Smiley, and these girls can shoot and they can score, and that's what's beautiful about all this. We have some talent, even though it's young. We have some talent on the floor.
And that's what keeps Coach Mitchell excited, I think, anytime he talks to us, even after defeats. And Caldwell County does come in 10-16 on the season, but he's excited with what the future holds out of these young ladies like Briley Butts and Morgan Akins. And you've got a senior to be next year in Presley McKinney. So you've got the unit there to do some good things for Caldwell County. That was their highest scoring, or third highest scoring game of the season, behind a 71 and a 69 on the season, both of those against Dawson Springs. So 68 points on the board. Just got to tighten up that defense a little bit. But let's talk about Briley Butts just a minute. 11 for 14 from the line, 23 points on Saturday, coming in with back-to-back good games as she played well on Friday night against Paducah Tillman. And she's going to have a lot of confidence coming in, but not just offensively. That kid is the defensive spark of this basketball team.
She plays well on both ends of the floor, and I'm just watching her down here. She's wearing it out from three-point land. So it's a great thing that what Briley can do is that she's dangerous on the offensive end. She's definitely dangerous on the defensive end. And if you're not protecting the ball, she'll get it away from you.
And she can play with such energy that it looks almost like she's borderline of being out of control, but she plays better when she's on that edge like that, when she's out there having fun and all over the court and really aggressive towards the basket on the offensive end, causing a lot of trouble defensively. It's when, and not just her, when some players will get nervous and not want to make a mistake, that's when the mistakes happen more, and that's when the game goes down a little bit. So you got to play loose. You're playing a lot of freshmen and eighth graders with one senior on the court most of the time for Caldwell County. Nobody is expecting a regional championship and a state tournament bid out of this team. They're looking for improvement and a lot of things to come in the future for these young ladies, and I think that's how they have to play.
And the other thing is that we ran into a really tough defensive Tillman Lady Tornado team Friday night, and I understand that Ohio County pressed us vigorously in the second half the other night over in Ohio County, and you get enough of that action on the floor, you figure out how to handle it and what your options are, and instead of playing hot potato, which I think which we did a little bit on occasion last Friday night in Paducah, all that can be eliminated. And we make good options. People when 2 or 3 people are guarding you, by definition, somebody's got to be open.
Absolutely, and this team has really come a long way. If you did that to them in December, you're looking at probably 30-plus turnovers a game for the Lady Tigers.
Absolutely.
6:15 before we tip this one off. We're going to take our last break here on the Athletic Center pregame show. When we come back, we'll have tonight's prayer before the games, also the starting lineups and the opening tip. All of that's still to come here on the Athletic Center pregame show.
It was all positive. It was such a positive experience. I don't know. I know people are a little hesitant of hospice, but I think it's the unknown, not knowing what it truly is. It's not an invasive agency that's coming in to, look and see what's going on in your home or whatever. They were really there just to help. The nurses, at a stage, I needed some assistance bathing him, so they would come in, bathe, help me. It was just a couple extra hands, They brought a recliner chair in because it would be easier for him to sit. And 2 days before he passed, they brought in a hospital bed to make him more comfortable. So there were things that all I had to do was ask. I didn't even know whom to ask, but I just asked and it appeared.
Penny Royal Hospice, living to the fullest.
Planters Bank, located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Cozy Living Interior and Boutique, cheering on all Tiger athletes.
Welcome back to the Athletic Center pregame show. Just about 4 minutes before we tip this one off here from the cab between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Cardinals of Livingston Central. Dennis Stevens and Bob Hayes here with you tonight to bring you the call on this one. Also, the Tigers in action tonight against the Trigg County Wildcats in the nightcap, so a little split doubleheader action going on here at the cab tonight, Bob. Time now for the prayer of the ball game before the ball game. We'll do that now. Holy God, thank you for another night at the gym. We ask that you protect each student that steps on the court tonight, and we also ask that you bless the efforts of each student in ways they never thought possible.
And further, Lord, we ask you to give comfort to the people suffering from COVID, from the families that have lost loved ones to COVID, for the ones that are suffering with that disease as we speak, and the families that have had to endure this tragic disease. We also ask you to give courage to the people who have lost their homes in the recent tornado, those people who have been displaced, and also ask you for courage and sportsmanship to the players, patience and understanding to the coaches, wisdom and knowledge to the game officials, and lastly, peace to us all. We ask these things in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. 2:35 before we tip it off. Let's do the injury report now. Brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care to get you back out on the field or on the court. They have a skilled team of providers that have all the experience and knowledge to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services. Caldwell Medical Associates is a proud sponsor of Caldwell County Athletics.
And the injury report, Dennis, is everybody is full tilt to go tonight, no injuries. Again, it's been a remarkable season for the Lady Tigers, and that everybody seems healthy all the way from the 1st of December through now, and maybe we should knock on wood that continues for another 2 weeks here.
Well, one thing about it, if they do have a little bit of an injury, they're mostly freshmen and sophomores and 8th graders. You know how quick that they heal. So it would take something serious, and we hope we don't see that to slow these Lady Tigers down, because they have been an improved bunch over the course of this season.
And they have. They're playing well the last 10 games of the season. And the first quarter tonight is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts and registry, home decor, boutique clothes and accessories. Stop in and see Pam. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And that's going to wrap up this tip-off show that's been brought to us by Travis Construction and Concrete. See them for your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. All the things I think you'll be seeing out in Country Club Hills over the next 2 years. Travis Construction and Concrete says, good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete.
And those guys will be busy, like you said, Bob, all that area out there that so much devastation back on December 10th, but people getting house plans in order and getting set to come back and be stronger than ever, and that's what we expect out of folks in Princeton and Caldwell County, and no better place to find that strength than right here at home.
And that's definitely our goal. And something else, Dennis, before we get the All-Star girls are sitting behind the benches down here for the girls, and the boys who are playing on these All-Star teams will be behind the boys' bench, and they'll be introduced sometime during the night, maybe at halftime.
Yeah, I
so
think
the future Lady Tigers sitting down here in front of us.
They're going to be able to do that. Some interruption in the games quite a bit this year, but good to see these young ladies out there as they are the future of the program. Time now for tonight's national anthem. Starting lineups are next. National anthem played here at the Cab as we get set for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Cardinals. Time now for the starting lineups. For that, I'll turn it over to my buddy Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Livingston Central Lady Cardinals, the first team, the visiting team to be introduced first. And coming out first is number 10, Maggie Downey. Number 12 is Victoria Joyner. We have to know where she is all time tonight. Number 21 is Aubrey Leahy. Number 40 is Hadley Hargrove. And the last Lady Cardinal is number 45, Emerson Ramage. And for the Lady Tigers tonight, number 10, Katie Smiley, the first Lady Tiger out. Number 14 is A.J. Hollowell, the second Lady Tiger to be introduced. Number 22, Morgan Akins, the third Lady Tiger. Number 23, Presley McKinney. And number 42, the fifth Lady Tiger, and senior Paris Gray being introduced. Decent crowd beginning to show here for tonight's doubleheader. The Crazies are about 20% full. I would imagine they'll pick up here shortly.
Right. Tree County on the way into the gym as well tonight for the nightcap, just now filing in.
And the officials are getting set, moving to their respective places. The official in the jump circle. And for the call tonight here in the first quarter, my friend Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Ball is tipped, controlled by Livingston Central. They'll be going right to left on the radio dial. First shot missed, though, by Emerson Ramage. Caldwell County with the rebound. Akins back up for the Lady Tigers in the home white tonight. Down to the left block to McKinney, back out to Hollowell. She'll swing it back out, nothing there for McKinney. McKinney gets it back at the three-point line. Skip pass over to Smiley off the back of the rim for three, no good. Hollowell with the rebound, back out to Smiley on the left side. Smiley to Hollowell, she'll try a three and drain it. Right at the top of the key, Little Caesars Pizza three to open the night for Caldwell County. Bob, we're going to go man-to-man on Livingston. It's going to be Hollowell on Victoria Joyner. That'll be a good matchup tonight. Joyner's the one that did so much damage in the first game that these two met up in. Joyner, although just a freshman, very tall player with good ball handling skills.
And that way that shuts off those Lady Cardinals from shooting it from three-point land. We didn't defend them at all in that game where we lost in Lyon County.
Little give and go. I think it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Morgan Akins. Good defense by Caldwell County. It'll be Livingston Central basketball on the baseline. Just a minute gone here in the first quarter. 3-0 Caldwell County on that Little Caesars three from A.J. Hollowell. Livingston gets it in. Number 10, Downey, drives, stopped by Smiley. Back to Joyner. Joyner in the lane, runner, no good. Gets her own rebound, back up, no good. But a foul on Katie Smiley underneath.
Katie's first and the team first. Joyner will be shooting 2 shots.
Joyner really handles the ball well. She's probably in the 6-foot range, about the same height as Katie Smiley. Way short on the first free throw.
And just a freshman, she looks like she's going to be an outstanding basketball player.
Second free throw, no good. McKinney with the board for Caldwell County. She finds Akins. Livingston Central drops back in half-court defense. It'll be man-to-man on that end as well. Smiley in the lane. They'll wave it off, and they're going to call a blocking foul before Smiley was able to put that one up.
So there's no high school continuation rule, Dennis?
Not there.
Foul is on Victoria Joyner, by the way, her first.
Akins missed the short-range shot on the inbounds play. Livingston Central with the rebound. Into the corner, it goes to Downey. Downey has it knocked away. Ball still loose on the floor. Akins comes up with it. Caldwell County with numbers coming back. Hollowell, left corner, three on the way. Good. Little Caesars three, 2 of them, A.J. Hollowell, and that's enough to get a TO from the Livingston bench. Madisonville Community College timeout on the floor, 6-0 Caldwell County.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Caldwell County 6-0 lead. And for the call here, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Joyner at the point, guarded closely by Hollowell. Joyner well out on the right side near half court, tries to dribble in, cut off, bounce pass underneath, it goes up and no good. That was number 21, Aubrey Leahy.
She missed
Smiley
a wide open shot.
Smiley with the runner in the lane, drops. Caldwell County out 8-0, throwing the shutout through the first couple minutes plus. 5:40 left in the first quarter. Downey with the basketball at midcourt. Smiley on her. Wants to go to Joyner. Joyner catches it on the right wing. Screen, little screen and go action. Up and in is number 45, Emerson Ramage. First points of the night for Livingston Central. It's 8-2 Caldwell County. Hollowell on the left wing. Off a gray screen to Smiley. Smiley, right wing inside to McKinney, back to Smiley. Smiley, spin move back to McKinney. Free throw line jumper is good. Caldwell County shooting the ball well early. 10-2 Lady Tigers as we go under 5 to play in the first quarter. Joyner up the court against Hollowell. Finds Downey. Downey back over to Joyner. Joyner on the right wing. Wants to drive baseline, and a tie-up is going to be called against Joyner by Presley McKinney. Good job by Presley McKinney with a little weak side help.
Great defensive work by Presley then. And it was all ball. It wasn't a mugging like we have seen on several occasions with jump balls this year.
Hollowell and Smiley out. Copeland and Butts into the ball game for Caldwell County. 4:44 left in the first. Akins drives left side, handoff to Gray. Gray, top of the key, three. Gets a friendly roll, almost stopped and balanced on the front of the rim. Little Caesars threes are flying here in the first quarter. 3 already for the Lady Tigers. 13-2 is the lead. Downey with the basketball. They'll run everything through Joyner. Joyner catches the ball right wing. Now it's Butts on Joyner. Switch off to McKinney. Cross-court pass over to number 40, Hadley Hargrove. Hargrove guarded by Gray. Ball knocked out of bounds. It goes off Hargrove.
3 turnovers for the Lady Cardinals, none for the Lady Tigers.
Copeland to put it in play to Akins. Morgan Akins across half court. Picked up by Hargrove. Over to McKinney. McKinney underneath the Butts. Butts tries to get her way inside. Joyner misses a short jumper. It's McKinney with the rebound. Goes up and she gets fouled. Good position by Briley Butts to get the shot away inside of Joyner. Joyner quite a bit taller.
And great effort by Presley, kind of following up on the missed shot.
Inside it comes to Copeland. Copeland back out to Butts. Butts gives it up to McKinney. Over to Akins. Akins goes left side into the corner to Butts. Back out McKinney, top of the key. Little wraparound pass to Paris Gray. Nothing there. 3:36 left in the first quarter. Caldwell County working with the ball and an 11-point lead. Copeland now left wing. Lob underneath the Gray. Gray goes up, no good, but a foul called from behind. I think Hargrove maybe, Bob, with the foul.
I believe that's who they're going to get, Dennis. We will not be.
No, that's going to be on number 10, Maggie Downey. That will put Paris Gray at the free throw line. First one up off the front of the rim, no good. Thomas is going to check in for Caldwell County as Presley McKinney will come out. So Med Thomas will take her place on the right side of the lane. In between Joyner and Leahy. Second free throw is good. Free throws brought to you by Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned and independent insurance agency capable of handling all of your insurance needs. Caldwell County backcourt pressure. Copeland on Downey. Caldwell County will look to trap out of that if they get an opportunity. Copeland and Downey at midcourt. Downey goes left hand. Kicks it out to Hargrove. Three. That's going to be off the mark. Battle underneath for the rebound. Akins and number 45, Ramage. Tie-up called. Possession arrow will stay with Livingston Central. Another aspect of these young Lady Tigers, Bob, the rebounding ability of Morgan Akins.
Morgan already has one board tonight.
Inbounds pass finds its way to Joyner. Victoria Joyner on the right wing with Butts. Butts will give the long three, but she's out at the three-point line. Over to Hargrove. Hargrove fakes the three, stutter steps, and turnover at Livingston Central.
Number 4 for Livingston.
3 minutes even left in the first quarter. 14-2 Caldwell County. Akins will come out, and A.J. Hollowell back in for the Lady Tigers. That'll put Butts at the point. Butts double high screen. Drives, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound down to Joyner. Joyner's going to bring it up herself. On the far right side, somebody needs to stop the ball. Hollowell does. Joyner with a wild running shot in the lane, no good. Rebound Lady Cardinals. They'll get it back to Joyner. She'll dribble around the left side. Crossover move into the corner. It's Downey for three, no good. Livingston Central with another rebound. They go out to the top of the key. Leahy throws it away in the corner, out of bounds. Couple of offensive boards for Livingston Central, but they couldn't put anything on the board with it. Still only 2 points given up by the Lady Tigers in this first quarter as we're down to 2:15 to play. Leahy will pick up Butts. Butts goes right side. Screen comes around to Smiley, top of the key. Gave up the three, wants to drive. Smiley's going to pull it back out. Lob underneath to Copeland. Copeland goes up. They're going to say a clean block out of bounds by Livingston Central.
Just a little bit too much air under that pass, or
took them just a second too long.
Yes.
Just a second too long to find Copeland open under the basket. Inbounds it comes to Smiley. Smiley, runner in the lane, has it blocked, picks it up, gets it back to Thomas. Thomas thought Smiley was just going to come and pick it up. Instead, it's Livingston Central the other way as Joyner drives the lane. Blocking foul is going to be called on Caldwell County.
And I think A.J. will pick that one up.
Victoria Joyner at the free throw line for the Lady Cardinals with 1:46 to play. This one no good.
Joyner's been there 3 times and had 3 misses, so.
Thomas out of the ball game, and Presley McKinney back in for the Lady Tigers. Second free throw is good, 14-3. Listening to Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY Princeton. Caldwell County Butts drives. Ball loose as it was knocked away by Livingston Central. Butts able to track it down, gets it back to McKinney. McKinney out to Smiley. Long three, top of the key, no good. Smiley follows the shot, gets the rebound, and will pull it out into the right corner. Back over to McKinney. Over to Butts. Butts off of McKinney's screen. Free throw line jumper off the mark. And out of bounds on Caldwell County. Thought that may have been partially blocked. Awfully low line drive shot. Downey with the basketball for Central. Butts picks her up at half court. Knocks the ball into the backcourt. Now it's Livingston Central into the front court, handing it off to number 21, Aubrey Leahy, the 8th grader. Leahy to Hargrove. Hargrove dribbling against Smiley, well out front. Count is on. She gets it away to Leahy. Leahy drives. Baseline, shot up, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Livingston Central. 36.6 seconds left on the clock as Morgan Akins checks back in. Briley Butts out of the ball game for Caldwell County. Defense is doing a great job for the Lady Tigers. Only 3 points this quarter for Livingston Central so far. Akins will take it left side, handing it off to Smiley on the wing. Smiley, top of the key, looks it over. She has Joyner on her. Matchup of 2 impressive 6-foot freshmen. Back over to Akins. Akins cut off on the baseline to McKinney. Short range jumper, no good. Rebound, Hollowell. Hollowell takes it back down on the baseline, off the glass, no good. And it's Joyner with the rebound. 6 seconds left for Central to get a shot off. Joyner over to Hargrove, shot up and good for 3 at the buzzer. Hadley Hargrove sinks it. After 1, Caldwell County leads this one 14-6. Back after this.
At First Southern National Bank, we believe in your future. We also know that you want to prepare now so your family is ready for opportunities when they arrive. We make it our priority to provide simple savings solutions to make that possible. Begin your savings journey now by opening an account online at fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Penny Ryle Electric, we're helping to build the leaders of tomorrow today. This year, Penny Ryle Electric will present 12 $1,000 scholarships to let students in our service area shine to their fullest potential and become guiding lights for future generations. Scholarships will be awarded to students enrolling in 2- or 4-year college programs and vocational and technical training. Scholarship applications are available at each of our locations, or you can download the app at precc.com. That's precc.com.
Good luck, Tigers. Have a great season. From Treasures Remembered.
And we're back here at the Cavs. The second quarter about to get underway. It's going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. We'll talk about them later. Right now, action underway. And for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Inbounds, it comes to Akins. Akins, nice pass underneath to McKinney. Missed the shot and out of bounds on the rebound off Caldwell County. Nice dish as Akins drew the traffic to the left side of the lane. Full court pressure by Caldwell County. Livingston having trouble getting it in. Gets it knocked loose. Over it goes to Hollowell. Off the glass and in. Farmers Bank shot. A.J. Hollowell. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, home of the Tiger debit card. The card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. It's Joyner on the right wing. Looking at screens. Decides to give it up over to Hargrove. Hargrove back out to Joyner now. Top of the key. Akins has ended up on her. They'll give it back to Hollowell. Down to Ramage. Ramage to Leahy. Leahy back out to Joyner. Caldwell County really moving that defense well. 3 on the way is good. That was number 10, Maggie Downey. So back-to-back threes have the Lady Cardinals back in this one. 16-9 is your score, just a minute gone in the second quarter. Smiley, top of the key, looked underneath for a cutting gray, nothing there. Over to McKinney. She'll throw a 3 up, no good. Chases a rebound down at the top of the key. Lady Tigers keep possession. Smiley now at the top of the key, guarded by Joyner. High post screen by Caldwell County. Smiley takes it down, back out to Hollowell. She'll put a 3 up from the right wing, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Downey. It'll stay Lady Tiger basketball on the side. In it comes to Smiley. 6.5 to play in the first half. In the corner, McKinney's shot no good. Joyner high for the rebound for the Lady Cardinals. She'll bring it up herself. Outlet pass up and no good by Ramage. Rebound Presley McKinney. Over it comes to Smiley. Smiley wants to drive the lane. Euro step up, no good. But a foul in the second on Victoria Joyner. 6:03 left in the corner, but that's big, Bob. If you can get another one or get her out of the ball game, because she's taking care of most of the rebounding for Livingston Central.
And she's their hard offensively as well.
First free throw is good. Joyner averaging 13 points and 9 boards a game for Livingston Central as a freshman. Just about the same stats basically as Katie Smiley, who's at the line for her second free throw. This one rattles and stays. Out it comes to Joyner, just over the hand of Briley Butts. Joyner dishes it out. Hargrove for 3, left side, no good. Butts strong for the rebound on a good block out, has it knocked away. Now the ball loose on the floor, picked up by Joyner. Joyner finds Ramage. Ramage loses it back to Joyner. Caldwell County really with a hawking defense tonight. Downey for 3, no good. Butts comes in, takes that one away. Hits the ground as she's knocked down.
Briley with 2 tough rebounds here in the last 30 seconds of play. Knocked to the floor on both occasions.
5:40 left in the half. 18-9 the score with Caldwell County in the lead. Akins to bring it down for the Lady Tigers. Man-to-man defense by Livingston Central. Screen by Gray. Puts Smiley in the lane. Out to Akins on the right wing. Underneath to Butts. Butts off a good screen from Presley McKinney down low. Misses the shot but gets fouled. And right now that's the player you want at the line is Briley Butts. 11 for 14 Saturday.
I think they got Leahy for her second foul.
First free throw, good.
Bottoms.
Butts will get the second. Steps to the line, this one in the air, and good. Briley Butts picking up where she left off at Ohio County on Saturday. 20-9 now Caldwell County with the lead. Over it comes to Ramage. Ramage, top of the key, guarded by McKinney. Ramage wants to drive. Hand off to Downey. Downey has Paris Gray in front of her. Pulls up her dribble near midcourt. Hands it off to Leahy. Leahy wants to drive down the lane. Stutter step up. Misses the shot. Gets her own rebound in the lane. Out to Joyner for 3. No good. And Akins with the rebound in the left corner. Akins will spin out of it and bring it up court. Dump pass inside. Smiley off the glass and in. Another Farmers Bank shot. And Livingston Central wants a timeout, so it's a Madisonville Community College timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Lady Tigers up 22-9.
Planters Bank, located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress wishes all the Tiger athletes good luck this season. Go Tigers. Give it your all from Herb Hayes Furniture.
And we're back here at the Cab. 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. Caldwell County out to a 22-9 lead. That timeout, sponsored by Mattisville Community College, is much more than buildings and programs. It's a community where students find confidence, collaboration, compassion, and success. Let them help you build a better life. Players returning to the floor. Livingston Central will inbound it, bring it the length of the floor. They're going from right to left on your radio dial for the call. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. They get it into Joyner, who finds Downey. Downey up to Hargrove, back to a trailing Joyner at the top of the key. Kicks it into the corner to Downey, left side. Downey's going to pull that one back out. Caldwell County still in the man-to-man to Ramage, right side, knocked away. Paris Gray, quick hands, knocks it out of bounds on the baseline. Stays Livingston Central basketball. The best half of defense so far by Caldwell County all season, I do believe, Bob. Still only 9 points for Livingston Central.
And 6 of them came on 2 shots.
Foul inside on the drive by Leahy. Yeah, out of the 9, 2 threes, and one of those at the buzzer in the first quarter.
I think they just nailed Paris, 22. Morgan Akins with her first foul, team third.
Back into the ball game is going to be A.J. Hollowell. In it comes to Leahy. Leahy on the left wing, looks it over. She's going to get a screen from Ramage. And a 5-second call as Leahy took her sweet time about trying to start the play. And it cost Livingston Central with a turnover.
7 for Livingston Central, only 2 for the Lady Tigers.
Morgan Akins will bring it up just about halfway here in the second quarter, 22-9. Lady Tigers tried to go underneath, just a bad pass. Double teamed was Briley Butts. Would have been a very tough pass to thread, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Tigers. In it comes to Downey. Downey up the court. Caldwell County is going to leave Briley Butts on Victoria Joyner, and A.J. Hollowell will take over the responsibility of Downey. Joyner, pick and roll, gives it up to Ramage. Caldwell County switches defensively. Back to Joyner on the runner, no good. Butts with a strong rebound. And Briley Butts will bring it up the court for Caldwell County. Butts walks into a 3 on the way, good. Little Caesars Pizza, 3-pointer. Little Caesars Pizza, home of the 555 hot and ready and 655 extra most bestest. On the other end, a 3 up from Hargrove, no good. Joyner had the rebound, was falling out of bounds, tried to throw it back in, but it's Caldwell County basketball. Foul is going to be on number 45, and that is the 7th team foul on Livingston Central. So Paris Gray looks like she's going to step to the line and get a chance at a 1 in the bonus.
Paris been to the line once tonight, 1 out of 2, and a 3-pointer, 4 points on the night.
Goodwin Insurance free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Smiley with the rebound, back up, no good. Too much on that shot. Rebound chased down by Emerson Ramage. Ramage working against Gray at midcourt. They'll get it out to number 21, Leahy. Leahy wants to go right side, cut off by Akins. Good denying of the basketball to Joyner by Briley Butts. So Leahy has to come around to the left side, and Akins will pick up her second quick foul. Bob, that coming just probably in the last minute, both of those fouls. And Morgan will go to the bench more than likely for the remainder of this quarter. It's Hargrove putting it in play out to Joyner. Joyner now back with Hollowell on her. Switch off, puts Gray on Joyner. They have not let Joyner take the ball inside or receive it inside anywhere near like they did back in early January. Gray goes for the steal to Joyner, misses it. Joyner, short range jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Ramage inside. Double dribble is going to be called. Tried to disguise it like it was knocked away, but near side referee picked that one up with a little help from Coach Mitchell in his ear. Yeah.
I think he planted a seed in his ear.
And it grew. Katie Smiley across half court. 2:20 left to play in the first half. 25-9. Caldwell County looking great defensively in this one. Paris Gray underneath. A.J. Hollowell off a screen, no good. And it's Joyner standing on the baseline trying to snare the rebound. Into the ball game for the first time tonight, number 32, Michaela Hallman, another freshman. Freshman is the highest class on this team, Bob. A lot of freshmen and 8th graders. Caldwell County tries to feed it in, knocked out of bounds by.
Oh, it's off of Livingston.
I thought it was too. The referees looked at each other and I think they just tossed it up, and Livingston Central will get the benefit.
We didn't even get the coin flip or the 50-50 chance.
No. Butts guarding Joyner on the inbound. She slings it all the way to the other side of the court to Downey. Downey against Hollowell. Caldwell County tried to trap out of it. They get it down to Joyner. Hollowell switches off on her in the right corner. Joyner thought about a three. Just Caldwell County really closing out fast tonight. Coach Mitchell directing the defense just as much as the offense here tonight. Wants a lot of attacking pressure defense. Joyner all the way out at the logo. Tries to cross over Gray, can't do it. Gives it up to Leahy. Leahy wants to drive, nothing there. Good job by Presley McKinney to shut that off. Into the corner, it goes to Holman, no good. McKinney had the rebound, now a chase to the sideline, and it's going to be Caldwell County basketball as Downey stepped on the sideline. 1:24 left in the first half. Caldwell County smothering Livingston Central into a 25-9 lead early in this one. It's Butts into the corner to Hollowell. Hollowell to Copeland. Copeland takes it up, doesn't go off the glass. It's Gray with the rebound, puts it up. That one partially blocked. And underneath, a foul called against Caldwell County. That may be Jakaya just out of a little frustration, but for not using that backboard on the previous shot.
Foul is on Jakaya, her first, team 5th.
Joyner puts it in play to Downey.
1 minute, 5 seconds here in the first half.
Downey, left hand up against A.J. Hollowell. She'll pull it back out near midcourt. Over to Leahy on the right wing. Leahy has McKinney on her. Into the corner. It goes to number 32, Holman. And a foul underneath on the drive by Leahy. Just a 16 foul on Caldwell County if they can get by with 40 more seconds and not put Livingston Central at the line. Hargrove into Holman, out to Joyner now. Joyner with it, top of the key, wants to drive, has some space, gets it up and in. No weak side help for Caldwell County that they had been so good at in this first half. And Joyner takes it all the way to the hole for the bucket, 25-11. 22 seconds for Caldwell County to work with before we close out the first half. Hollowell, give and go to Gray, no good. Copeland with the rebound. Back out to Butts, she'll try a three, no good. Joyner gets the board for Livingston Central, still with 5 seconds on the clock. Joyner stops, throws it up from the top of the key, doesn't draw anything. And a half a second on the clock, they're going to run that out. And after 1 half of play, it's Caldwell County 25, Livingston Central 11. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be tipping off with the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. That's next here on WPKY.
Trice Hughes has been serving Western Kentucky for over 60 years. Their experienced sales force, ASE certified techs, and all the friendly folks at Trice Hughes have worked to become your family's exclusive automotive dealer. The home team that's kept our families safe on the road for generations. From work to play and everything in between, your home team has what you need. Stop by and drive the difference. Our home team, Trice Hughes, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant,
Princeton and Marion.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
Residents here, they're just so good to each other. Our officials, of course, they're my little children now at the age I am. They couldn't be better. And there are buses to take you places, to see things, to do things, to eat.
And so now we have the freedom we still take a lot of road trips, so we just close the door. I tell Bruce we're gone, we turn off the water and the pilot light on the hot water tank and just take off, not have to worry about it.
We are about exceeding expectations. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at christiancarecommunities.org.
At Penny Ryle Electric, we're helping to build the leaders of tomorrow today. This year, Penny Ryle Electric will present 12 $1,000 scholarships to let students in our service area shine to their fullest potential and become guiding lights for future generations. Scholarships will be awarded to students enrolling in 2- or 4-year college programs and vocational and technical training. Scholarship applications are available at each of our locations, or you can download the app at precc.com. That's precc.com.
This is what Kentucky basketball sounds like.
Got it! 2 rays. Ball knocked away, stolen. A 9th. Bullseye! Championship banner.
The road to number 9 lives here.
Tomorrow, our UK Wildcats take on the Tennessee Volunteers. Airtime is 6:30 on WKDCRadio.com and
on 106.5 WKDZ.
Gather Amin would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year. Go Tigers.
Welcome in to the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Travis Construction and Concrete for your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and much more. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. Caldwell County with a stifling defense on Livingston Central here in this first half, and they take a 14-point lead to the locker room, leading this one 25-11. The Little League Lady Tigers, a couple of different age groups introduced at halftime. So check out the replay tonight on WPKYonline.com. A lot of kids coming up through the basketball ranks, and a lot of them, Bob, you and I have seen over the course of the winter at the Little League games. A lot of talent coming up, and when you look at them, they're actually, in the big picture, not much younger than what Caldwell County puts on the floor on a given night. So it won't be long before these young ladies will be in uniform.
And these young ladies, when they ran out on the floor, looked really graceful, Dennis. So I'm thinking the both boys and the girls programs are in great shape here.
Yeah, and actually a little height in the Little League program.
Exactly.
So hopefully they keep growing, and we can get some of that into the ranks at Caldwell County High School in the years to come. Just about 8.5 minutes left here in the halftime. Showtime now for the stats of the first half. Brought to you, of course, by Ackridge Farm Supply, Ace Hardware, a 4th-generation family business. Ackridge Farm Supply has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. Now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. And for the stats of the first half, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County led Livingston Central at the end of one quarter of play tonight, 14-6. And in the second quarter, the Lady Tigers outscored the Lady Cardinals by 6 at 11-5. That 8-point lead is now stretched into a 14-point lead here at halftime. The Lady Tigers leading 25-11 over the Lady Cardinals. Caldwell County, 5 people in the scoring column so far, led by A.J. Hollowell with 8 points, 2 3-pointers tonight, 1 2-pointer, 6 points for Katie Smiley on 2 2-pointers, 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe, 5 points for Briley Buds on a 3-pointer and 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe, 4 points for Paris Gray on a 3-pointer and 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe, and 2 points for Preston McKinney on a field goal. Total of 25 points for the Lady Tigers. The Lady Tigers with only 4 turnovers here in the first half and shooting well at the free throw line, 5 out of 7, and rebounding the ball extremely well. Led in the first half by Presley McKinney with 4 boards, 3 boards for Briley Butts, 3 for Katie Smiley, 2 for A.J. Hollowell, 2 for Morgan Akins, 2 for Paris Gray, and 1 for Jakiah Copeland. Total of 17 rebounds for the Lady Tigers in the first half. For the Lady Cardinals from Livingston Central, 4 players in the scoring column. The three players are tied with 3 each. Victoria Joyner has 3 points on a 2-pointer, 1 out of 4 from the charity stripe. 3 points for Maggie Downey on a 3-pointer. 3 points for Hadley Hargrove on a 3-pointer. And 2 points for Emerson Ramage on a 2-pointer. Total of 11 points for the Lady Cardinals. Lady Cardinals 1 out of 4 from the charity stripe and 8 turnovers in the first half. And as Dennis has remarked on several occasions, it's been a stifling defense. 6 points in the first quarter for Livingston Central, 5 points in the second quarter. And you're not going to win many games when you're in single digits, at least for the first 2 quarters of the game.
And, Bob, they have played well. Don't get me wrong. The turnovers are nice. They're low on turnovers. The rebounding is good. But this defense tonight, and I think the key to this defense, we'll talk to Coach Chuck Mitchell after the game, they have really pushed Victoria Joyner outside on the perimeter. They're not letting her have the runners in the lane very much. They're not letting her catch anything in the post position. They're keeping her out front, switching between usually A.J. Hollowell and Briley Butts defensively. And with Joyner only having 3 points and a half, Livingston's not going to win a lot of games.
Exactly, and here's another oddity in tonight's game, Dennis. Livingston Central has 2 3-point field goals and 2 2-point field goals. The Lady Tigers have 4 3-point field goals and 4 2-point field goals. So, obviously if you get more 2-pointers than the other team and more 3-pointers, you're definitely going to have the lead.
Yeah, unless you're just fouling like crazy and sending them to the line, you're going to win that game.
That's absolutely.
Yeah, 3-pointers are going in. We've got 4 tonight. We had a game, just a couple of games ago, about 2 or 3 games ago, where the Lady Tigers sank 11 amongst 5 players. So really shooting the ball well here lately from the outside are the Lady Tigers.
Absolutely. And we've had several shots tonight. I think we rushed a little bit. Livingston is a precocious team, I would call. They're always around you. You never seem to be able to shake them or get free. And we've rushed about 3 or 4 shots from in tight that maybe would have gone down had that rush factor or that rush feeling not been there.
And they try to fight through screens. One thing that I guess if you had to really be picky, you're up 25-11, so it's kind of hard to be too picky. But Caldwell County hasn't really come off the screens as well as I think Coach Mitchell would want them to. They've come around the top a little bit, allowing Livingston Central to stay with that shooter quite a bit and not got the clean open looks a lot of times tonight. But it goes back on the other end. Caldwell County on the closeouts, Livingston Central will think they'll have an open 3 or a long range 2. Caldwell County's closeouts have been great tonight thus far.
We've really, I think, have only given up 2 uncontested 3-pointers, or maybe 3, and they've nailed 2 of those. So again, our emphasis is with Victoria Joyner. We've blanketed her really well, and we've covered these outside shooters for the most part. So Lady Tigers playing a really stellar defensive game so far here tonight.
3 minutes before the second half starts. Let's take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime report after this.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
The WPKY News Edge is committed to keep you informed. Each weekday, they'll email you the top news and sports story of the day for free. No subscription fee. To sign up, click on the news tab at WPKYonline.com to sign up today. Sign up and receive these information updates for free to your email inbox. To sign up, click on the news tab at WPKYonline.com.
Community Medical Clinic is excited to cheer on the Tigers all season long. Go Tigers from Community Medical Clinic.
Back to the cab as we wrap up the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime report. Caldwell County leads this one at the half, 25-11. Travis Construction and Concrete, your home for construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, basement walls, decorative concrete, foundations, remodels, and much more. Here's to building a successful year from Travis Construction and Concrete. Both teams back out on the floor warming up here at the half. Caldwell County with the lead 25-11. Nightcap coming up after this one, a split doubleheader as the Tigers will take on the Trigg County Wildcats in the nightcap here at the cab as we are in the final week of the regular season for high school basketball district tournament next week right here at the cab.
And just a reminder here, the third quarter that we're about to get underway is brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Stop in and see Pam. February, Valentine's Day today, not too late maybe to get your sweetheart something tomorrow or the next day.
You get that Valentine gift at a bargain if you wait till the day after Valentine's Day.
Well,
right?
and exactly. It's, she may be putting some sales on out there. So stop in and see Pam and tell them that Bob and Dennis sent you out there for a bargain. Also, Hab's out there, and he's your local U-Haul dealer. So if you need any U-Haul support, he's the person to see. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And we're winding down here, 14 seconds to go before we commence the third quarter. Teams are with their coaches in the huddle.
And Bob, Coach Mitchell didn't get a chance to go into the locker room at halftime. He stayed out with the Little League All-Stars, getting them introduced and letting them shoot on the court in between halves. So we'll see what comes out with the Lady Tigers here as we start the second half.
And the Livingston Central Lady Cardinals will inbound the ball, and they'll be moving from left to right on your radio dial for the call. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's going to be Joyner putting it in play to Downey. Downey has Smiley on her. A.J. Hollowell again drawing the assignment on Joyner. Over it goes left side to Hargrove. Hargrove hits Joyner on a cross in the lane. Joyner has to come back. Puts a move on late against Hollowell. Misses the shot inside. Kick out for three is no good. And a tie up underneath. Possession arrow will go with the Lady Tigers. Bob, Livingston Central had a decent shot that possession, but it took a lot of work for Joyner to even find a remotely open shot in the lane. Tiger defense looking really good tonight.
Playing well.
Akins drives, corner kick over into the left side to Smiley, runner in the lane. Baby hook goes in.
That play looks like that could be there all night long, Dennis.
And Smiley getting really good at that little run. It's not a runner straight forward. It's kind of crossways of the lane, but she'll put the hook shot style on it. 27-11, Caldwell's biggest lead of the night. Leahy drives, knocked out of bounds, and a foul called.
I think they're going to rack up Paris Gray. I think it was eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And Paris has just picked up her first.
Two shots coming up for Aubrey Leahy. That one good. And Leahy looked down at her feet, thought she had jumped across the line, just barely stayed off the free throw line. Second shot coming up for Leahy. 1 minute gone here in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. So Leahy, not one you want to put at the line if this one gets close late. 27-13, Akins. Over to Smiley. Little clear out for Smiley, bump, and count it.
Whoa, that was the continuation.
That was a little continuation on that one as Smiley got into the lane. And, Bob, you said it's going to be there all night. That's the second time in a row Caldwell County went to that play.
And that's the third foul on Victoria Joyner, which is devastating for Livingston Central.
Free throw good. 30-13. Lady Tigers with a big lead. Joyner stays in the game with those 3 fouls. She's working on A.J. Hollowell. Right side over to Hargrove. Hargrove top of the key. Paris Gray reached for the ball, didn't get it. Back over to Joyner. Joyner goes underneath, knocked out of bounds. Presley McKinney got a hand in that passing lane as Joyner looked for Ramage underneath.
A good recovery that time by Presley to knock that ball out of bounds.
Livingston Central Lady Cardinals to put it in play along the baseline. Count is on. They finally get it into Leahy. Leahy has it, gets to the free throw line, cut off by Akins. Leahy looks to drive again. Kick out to the left side to Hargrove. In comes to Joyner. Joyner tries to go inside out to Ramage, and it goes through the hands of Ramage out of bounds.
Second turnover for the Lady Cardinals here in the second half.
6:14 to play in the third quarter. Caldwell County by 17, their biggest lead of the night. Morgan Akins will bring it across half court. Akins to McKinney. Underneath, A.J. Hollowell loses the handle, gets it back, dribbles, goes up, too hard off the glass. Rebound to Ramage. Ramage gets it back into the offensive end for Livingston Central. Over to number 21, Leahy. Caldwell County man-to-man defense, but they're really laying off the outside corners. Switch out front over to Hargrove. Hargrove with the basketball. Hands off to Leahy. Leahy now picked up by Akins. Trying to find Joyner. Now Joyner does have it. Free throw line high. Can't go any farther with Smiley in the way. Into the left corner goes to Hargrove. Great defense by Caldwell County. Central's been looking for about 30 seconds for a shot here. Can't find one so far. Back over to Downey. Out to Leahy now, top of the key. They'll hit Joyner, tries to back her way in. Back out to Downey, no good. Downey gets her own rebound on the 3. Underneath, shot no good. Rebound, Ramage puts it back up and in. 2 points for Livingston Central, but Bob, it took about 50 seconds to get a decent shot off, so a good defensive stance on that possession by Caldwell County.
They seem to be in the right place at the right time on these rebounds. They had three or four shots at that attempt.
Paris Gray, right wing. Gray dribbles inside, gets loose, left hand off the glass. Caldwell County really not showing a lot of touch off the glass tonight, uncharacteristically, as that one comes off hard to Joyner. Joyner will give it to Leahy. Leahy will look it over, back over to Downey. Downey can't hit that 3, so Smiley has to come out. Downey has it knocked away off of her hands. Smiley knows she got away with one there. Smiley knocked it off and actually knocked it out of bounds. They're going to say it was off of Livingston Central.
Livingston didn't argue that. I thought it was off Katie as well.
And so did the coach, who just got a technical. Bob, that's a play there that you kind of feel sorry for the Livingston coach. She was standing literally about 3-4 feet away from that last play. Katie smiled after she knocked it out of bounds and got the call. So we could tell from our vantage point right here on the side of the broadcast booth.
Where it looked like they weren't objecting, maybe they were objecting, Dennis.
At least the coach was. Technical free throw is no good by Katie Smiley. Free throws brought to you by Goodwin Insurance, your locally owned independent insurance agency.
Katie's 3 out of 4 from the line tonight.
Second one rattles a lot but stays in.
They get 4 out of 5.
31-15. Lady Tigers get the ball as well on the side. Briley Butts into the ball game for Caldwell County as Presley McKinney comes out. Also Paris Gray out and Jakiah Copeland in for the Lady Tigers. Seatbelt rule now on the Livingston Central coach for the rest of this one. Morgan Akins across half court working against Hargrove, kicks it over to Smiley. Smiley drives, runner in the lane, no good. Rebound Ramage for Livingston Central. Bob, ever since you said that play is going to be there all night, Caldwell County has ran it about 4 times since that point, just halfway through the third quarter. They like their chances with Smiley on that. Trying to go inside. A.J. Hollowell got a hand on that one, knocks it back out near midcourt. Joyner comes up with it. Now wants to drive right side of the lane. Kick out, Ramage, no good on the shot. And Ja'Kiah Copeland, great position underneath on that left side. Snags the rebound, gives it up to Briley Butts. Butts out to Akins. Akins drives, free throw line high. Into the corner it goes to Hollowell. Hollowell underneath to Smiley. Smiley has it blocked, gets it back on a nice save by Hollowell. And a tie-up underneath as Copeland goes down hard. Ball comes loose. Livingston Central takes it the other way. An odd sequence right there as Livingston scores on the other end. That was number 10, Downey, with the bucket. Ja'Kiah Copeland was thrown down on that end. As any other time you would expect the tie-up to come, because we usually have in girls basketball about 15 of those a game. But they let them play through, and Copeland dropped the ball in a little bit of pain. No call. Livingston took it the other way and put the bucket in as we go under 3 to play in the third. Akins drives, runner up, no good. Over the back was Morgan on the follow, fouling Emerson Ramage.
Morgan has just picked up her third, team second here in the third quarter.
Caldwell County full court pressure. McKinney is going to guard the inbound. They get it to Downey. Butts went for the steal, didn't get it. Now Butts hustles back. Downey gets it across half court, over to Hargrove, into the corner.
Joyner's passing up a lot of shots tonight, Dennis.
Mostly because A.J. Hollowell really closed out well on that one. She's going to see images of Hollowell all night long, even after this game. Joyner, top of the key, behind the back, cut off again by Hollowell. Wants to drive. Kick over to Ramage, underneath, shot up, no good. Ramage rushed that one, rebound shot up, no good. That was number 21, Aubrey Leahy, with the board and tried to go back up. Misses, but she is fouled. And a quick foul again before they could get her out of the ball game is Morgan Akins.
Leahy's been to the line twice, made both of them, now makes the third one.
That's 4 fouls with 2:12 to go in the third quarter on Morgan Akins, the starting point guard for Caldwell County. Smiley and Copeland back in for the Lady Tigers. That's going to put probably Briley Butts or Katie Smiley at the point. So far tonight, it's mostly been Briley Butts. Free throw good. Leahy, nice free throw shooter, and Livingston Central, Bob, back within 12 after Caldwell County had a 17-point lead. Caldwell County's offense is going to spread it around some. McKinney to Smiley. Didn't want the three. Smiley could put that up at any time. She has a big size advantage on Ramage. Instead, Smiley drives. 10-footer from the side of the lane, no good. Gets her own rebound. She'll bring it back out, look to drive, kicks it out to Copeland. Over to McKinney. McKinney shot from the free throw line, no good. And Ramage with the board for Livingston Central.
The Lady Tigers, cold shooting going on, Dennis.
Trailing, Joyner misses the layup. Good pass over to Joyner from Leahy. And it's Smiley with the rebound for Caldwell County. Hands it off to McKinney, into the corner to Butts. Butts wants to drive baseline. And a blocking foul called on Leahy. And the Livingston Central side disagrees. Thought that Briley extended that arm, but the foul goes on number 21, Leahy. That's her third, Bob. It is Smiley dribbling, trying to get into the lane, kicks it out. McKinney for three, good. Little Caesars Pizza three-pointer, Presley McKinney. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on WPKY Princeton. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Butts goes for the steal. Joyner gets it across half court to Leahy. Over to Hargrove for three on the way. No good. Ball loose, picked up by Ramage. Throws a bad pass, and A.J. Hollowell will steal that one away. And Hollowell will give it to Butts. Butts now at the point for Caldwell County. Butts to Smiley. 37 seconds. Out to Hollowell. Caldwell running just a double high post offense. Working some time off of the clock. Smiley looks to drive, still 20 seconds. Smiley off of McKinney's screen, goes high as Ramage able to fight around that one. Now it's McKinney inside out to Butts. Butts pulls up, puts the jumper up and good. 14-footer for Briley Butts. 36-19. Heave at the buzzer off the back of the rim by Joyner. After three, Caldwell County matches their biggest lead of the night at 17. Back after this.
Finding convenient quality health care close to home just got easier. Caldwell Medical Associates has 6 convenient clinical locations, ranging from orthopedic care and therapy services to general family health needs. Our skilled team of specialists have the knowledge to diagnose and treat a wide range of services. We are here to help you achieve your goals for a healthier tomorrow. Visit caldwellmedical.com to learn more.
This is what Kentucky basketball sounds like.
Got it. 2 raise. Ball knocked away, stolen. A night. Bullseye. Championship banner.
The road to number 9 lives here.
Tomorrow, our UK Wildcats take on the Tennessee Volunteers. Airtime is 6:30 on WKDCRadio.com and
on 106.5 WKDZ.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
And we're back here for the fourth quarter, brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, home decor, boutique clothes and accessories. Stop in and see Pam, see what's for sale. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Livingston Central to inbound the ball. Side midcourt for the call here in the fourth quarter, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Caldwell County jumped out 14-2 in this one and has led all the way. 36-19 as we go into the fourth quarter. And a 5-second call as Joyner could not find anybody. And now the Lady Tigers really starting to enjoy that tough defense tonight. A lot of smiles all around as they know they have played a whale of a defensive game tonight.
And with only 8 points in the third quarter, Livingston Central still not yet reached double digits in any of the quarters tonight.
Briley Butts, open three, top of the key, in and out. Rebound comes down to Joyner. Joyner looks to run. She'll be picked up at half court by Briley Butts. Crossover dribble left hand into the lane. Dumps it down to Ramage, no good. Smiley with an easy rebound underneath. Coach Mitchell calling the play from the sideline. They're going to spread it out for Katie Smiley. Out it goes to McKinney, to Copeland. Back to Smiley at the free throw line. Looks it over, looked underneath, nothing there. She'll bring it back out and spread the offense again. Hollowell flashes the middle. Now it's Hollowell on the right wing underneath the Copeland. Copeland off the glass and in. Copeland had her mind made up. If she caught that ball that low, she was going to go up with it, and a nice job off the glass.
And she used the backboard, Dennis. How about that?
Something Caldwell County, if there's been a flaw tonight, the Lady Tigers have not used the backboard well, but that one, a great play by Jakiah Copeland. A foul underneath on the inbounds.
And that's on A.J. Hollowell, her second, team fourth.
Only player in real foul trouble right now, Morgan Aikens still on the bench as she picked up some quick fouls in that third quarter and has 4 right now. Central finally gets it into Leahy. Leahy goes right side. Copeland and Butts stop her at the free throw line. Back over to Ramage. Ramage thought about baseline. Presley McKinney with great position turned her to the baseline. Use that thing as a second defender. They'll work it around to Hargrove. Back out Leahy. Fighting through the screen was Butts. Now they're going to switch off into the corner. Back to Ramage. Ramage falls down. They'll get her for a travel. Bob, you look down at Presley McKinney, and she's really turning Ramage right towards that baseline, using it as another defender so she can't go very far. So a great heads-up play tonight defensively by Presley McKinney.
Defensively, we've looked really, really, really strong tonight.
Smiley out front, hawked by Ramage. Gets it over to McKinney. Off McKinney's hand, passed just a little in front of her. Could not catch up to it.
Only the second turnover for the Lady Tigers here in the second half. Livingston with 6 so far.
What's Caldwell County for the game at 6?
Caldwell County with 6 for the game. Livingston with 14.
38-19. 6:13 left to go in the ball game. It's Joyner on the assist over to Hargrove. Joyner drew the defense to the right side of the lane, an easy dump off Hargrove all alone on the left. Coach Mitchell will put Paris Gray back in at the next opportunity. Butts drives, runner in the lane, no good. Ramage with the rebound for Livingston Central. Ramage gets by one defender, now going towards the goal. Out to Joyner. Joyner into the corner to Downey. No good on the shot, but it's Ramage with the rebound. Over to Hargrove. She'll let a three fly, no good. Smiley, good box out of Joyner. Baseball pass down to Butts. Butts high off the glass and in, but they're going to call the charge. I guess we'll live with it, but we don't have to like it, right, Bob?
That's a makeup call, Dennis, I think.
Lulu Thompson, Morgan Akins, and Paris Gray back into the ball game for the Lady Tigers. They'll be on the floor with Butts and Smiley. In it comes to Joyner. Joyner with Akins on her. They'll need to switch that one up at some point. Into the corner to Leahy. Leahy has Gray on her. Leahy wants to drive, finds a way in the lane, has it knocked loose, picks it back up, out to Hargrove, turns down the three, gets it to Downey, left side. Into the corner to number 21, Leahy. Leahy to Joyner. Joyner up and under, and that's going to be number 5 on Morgan Akins. Bob, that was a mismatch to begin with when Akins came back into the ball game, and she came down the court against Victoria Joyner. You didn't see her staying into the game very long. Joyner really handles the ball well for a 6-footer. Back into the ball game is going to be Presley McKinney for Caldwell County. Pass out front picked off by Butts. They were trying to get it to Joyner. Butts all the way to the basket, left hand up and in. Briley Butts with the steal and the points. And Livingston Central throws it off Lulu Thompson as time was running out on the 5-second count. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. It's Caldwell County with their biggest lead of the night, 40-21, just over half a quarter to go here in the ball game on WPKY.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
For 71 years, WPKY has been your proven source for information, news, and sports. As we continue our legacy, join us weekdays at 6:30, 7:30, noon, and 5. Plus, 24/7 when you need it at WPKYonline.com and worldwide on the free WPKY app. The complete coverage you deserve from a proven partner. No fees, the way it should be. We are 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
We're back here at the Cab. 4 minutes, 36 seconds to play, 40-21. Livingston bound the ball for the call. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. They find Joyner. Now it's Paris Gray on Joyner. Joyner gets by her. Paris trying to recover. Up and no good on the shot. Joyner got loose but couldn't convert. And it's Smiley with the board back up for Caldwell County. Smiley into the lane, turns. Head fake up, and I think they're going to get her with a walk. Dragged the pivot foot too much as she tried to use the head fake. So Central to put it back in play. Still full court pressure defense by Caldwell County man-to-man. Foul in the backcourt. Hold is going to be called against Presley McKinney.
And Presley picked up her first. Team 7th, so we'll be shooting the 1 bonus. And moving to the line is number 40, Dennis.
No, that's number 10. That's Downey. Yeah. And Bob, sometimes that's a product of the tight defense. Caldwell County has just been ferocious with it tonight. So free throw falls. You're going to pick up a slap foul or a holding call from time to time if you're going to play that close to defense on every person.
Especially when there's already been a technical levied against the opposing team.
Second free throw in and out. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Ramage. Ramage finds Downey back out front. Over to Joyner. Joyner crosses over Thompson. Nothing there, though. They'll get it back out to Hargrove. Hargrove to Downey. Under 4 to play in the ballgame. 18-point lead, Caldwell County. And a foul on the floor is going to put Ramage back at the line. First foul on Lulu Thompson. Thompson out, Hollowell back in for Caldwell County. Ramage at the line, shot up, no good. Rebound, Downey. She finds Joyner, cross-court pass wide open is number 40. Hargrove misses the three. Smiley with the board for Caldwell County. Lady Tigers back up the court, ahead by 18 as Caldwell County looks to go to 11-16 on the season with one game left in the regular season. Nice runner in the lane off the glass. Presley McKinney, Farmers Bank shot. Farmers Bank and Trust Company, home of the Tiger debit card, the card that gives back to future athletes of Caldwell County. At midcourt, it is Leahy over to Hargrove on the right side. Hargrove goes left side now. Downey, she'll try a three. That one no good. Smiley was blocked out on the play, went up over the back of Ramage.
And Katie has picked up foul number 2.
20-point lead, the largest of the night for Caldwell County, but a good free throw shooter at the line in Emerson Ramage. Misses the first. Ramage gets her own rebound on a long one out near the right elbow. Joyner back to Ramage. Ramage gives up the short baseline jumper. Now it's Joyner on the right wing. Tried to go underneath, knocked away by McKinney, picked up by Butts. Caldwell County back the other way. Butts drives, cut off free throw line high, gets it to Smiley on the left wing. Smiley dribbling against Ramage. Goes up, jumper off the glass, no good. Smiley gets her own board back up and in. And a Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. Caldwell County doubles up Livingston Central 44-22. Back after this.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the drive-thru. They're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We're all having to adjust. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
And we're back. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Caldwell County, as Dennis pointed out before we went to the commercial break, doubling up at 44-22. Livingston will inbound it, bring it the length of the floor for the call. Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Ramage looking for somebody. Finally finds Leahy. Leahy goes left hand against Butts. Butts with great defensive position, following Leahy all the way across half court. Leahy pulls up at the three-point line. Gives it over to Downey. Downey goes off a screen out front. Hollowell hits the screener hard. And it's going to be a foul on AJ. I'm not sure Leahy's going to want to set that screen again with AJ Hollowell defensively. Joyner, free throw, no good.
Joyner, as good as she is, Dennis, is only only made 1 of 5 tonight so far from the stripe.
Shot up and off the front of the rim. Rebound being battled for underneath. And a tie-up is called. One thing Joyner does, Bob, and it's got to affect her push off on the free throws a little bit. She has a very, very wide stance at the free throw line.
And
way past shoulder width.
Exactly, and sort of frail looking, even though she's tall.
Caldwell gets it in to Briley Butts. Butts has 2 minutes on the clock for Caldwell County in this one. Drives the lane, off the glass and good. Briley Butts with another fine showing tonight, following up that 23-point effort Saturday against Ohio County. Joyner from the elbow, no good. Gray with the rebound. gives it up to Katie Smiley. Caldwell County without the services of Morgan Akins as she is fouled out of the ball game. Substitution timeout called as number 33, Davany Williams, checks in for Caldwell. Coming out is going to be Presley McKinney. 46-22. Lady Tigers had little doubt in this one. They came out strong and didn't take the foot off the gas pedal all night, Bob. 46-22. They led early, 14-2. And I think Livingston's only been able to come back as far as 12 down. Butts again off the glass. Farmers Bank shot.
Well, she can teach a few of these girls to go to the basket and shoot the ball.
Especially using that glass. 48-22 now the score. Hargrove out front. Gets it over to Downey on the right wing. Downey looks underneath. Nobody there. Off a Joyner screen. Pick and roll.
Oh, got by with a walk.
No good on the shot. Little bunny missed by Livingston Central. It was number 3, Nevia Jennings. Smiley looks to drive, reach in. Ball knocked loose, and it's going to be off of Smiley. I think the crew is ready to get this one over with, apparently, because no foul called on any of the reaches. Butts and Gray come out of the ball game.
57 seconds to play in the game.
Med Thomas, Tink Clark in for Caldwell County. It is Downey, top of the key, over to Joyner. Right wing, Joyner looking for a screen, gets it, can't put the shot up. Skip pass over to number 10. 10 and 40 have such long hair you can't pick up the numbers almost. It's a kickball underneath on Caldwell County with 40 seconds left in this one. Lady Tigers will pick up their 11th win of the season. In for Caldwell County is going to be Macy Tyler, the sophomore. A.J. Hollowell comes out. Stay tuned. After this one's over, we'll have the Trilogy postgame report. We'll have all the stats of the ball game. Also a talk with Coach Chuck Mitchell. Inbounds play. Somebody lost Michaela Holman. She was able to put it up off the glass and in. Williams posting up on the left side as Coach Mitchell calls the play. Smiley out front with the basketball, working on Joyner. Smiley off a screen from Tyler. She'll bring it back out. 16 seconds on the clock. Smiley and Joyner. Smiley near midcourt. No count on. Now Joyner gets close enough to start the count.
We're down to 4 seconds.
Smiley will dribble it in. And there's your final. Caldwell County impressive tonight, especially on the defensive end. And the Lady Tigers win this one 48-24 over Livingston Central. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll get underway with the Trilogy postgame report after this on WPKY.
At First Southern National Bank, we believe in your future. We also know that you want to prepare now so your family is ready for opportunities when they arrive. We make it our priority to provide simple savings solutions to make that possible. Begin your savings journey now by opening an account online at fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton. 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
It was all positive. It was such a positive experience. I don't know. I know people are a little hesitant of hospice, but I think it's the unknown, not knowing what it truly is. It's not an invasive agency that's coming in to, look and see what's going on in your home or whatever. They were really there just to help. The nurses, at a stage, I needed some assistance bathing him, so they would come in, bathe, help me. It was just a couple of extra hands, They brought a recliner chair in because it would be easier for him to sit. And 2 days before he passed, they brought in a hospital bed to make him more comfortable. So there were things that all I had to do was ask. I didn't even know whom to ask, but I just asked and it appeared.
Pennyroyal Hospice, living to the fullest.
As a community-owned enterprise, the Princeton Electric Plant Board provides services to the people in the Princeton area. One of the services they provide is to make sure the lights are on over our fields and courts for our Caldwell County Tigers. From everyone at the Princeton Electric Plant Board, good luck to all the Caldwell County Tigers and hopes for a safe season. And a big electric roar to their Tigers, Preston Burrell, Addie Vincent, and Lily Horde.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant,
Princeton and Marion. Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy offers a wide range of family-friendly classes as well as personal training, yoga, gymnastics, sports training, cardio, and weightlifting. Trilogy has something for everyone. Trilogy now offers an app with online workouts, live classes, nutrition tracking, and more. Search Trilogy Performance Sports in your app store. Use sign-up code 1824. For app info and more, follow them on Facebook.
This is what Kentucky basketball sounds like.
Got it. Two rays. Ball knocked away, stolen. A ninth. Bullseye. Championship banner.
The road to number 9 lives here.
Tomorrow, our UK Wildcats take on the Tennessee Volunteers. Airtime is 6:30 on WKDCRadio.com and
on 106.5 WKDZ.
Welcome in to the Trilogy postgame report. Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to help you reach all of your fitness and well-being goals. And they offer things like personal training, yoga, weightlifting, just to name a few. Check them out at Trilogy Performance Sports. Caldwell County Lady Tigers came out, put the heat on defensively on Livingston Central, led 14-2 early in the first quarter and never looked back. And Caldwell County cruises to a 48-24 win, as we are about to be joined by Coach Chuck Mitchell here on the post-game report. We'll get Coach set up in the headset here. 48-24, Lady Tigers win this one convincingly here at the Cab tonight. Coach, congratulations on a big win. I want to start out. We don't do this a lot with the post-game interviews, but the defense for the Lady Tigers tonight was stifling. I don't think Livingston Central had double figures in any quarter tonight.
No, our goal coming out, after Saturday's kind of debacle on my end as a coach, I think I just didn't have them ready for that. But that kind of a press. But our defense tonight was as good as I've seen it in a couple of years, for sure.
It was A.J. Hollowell, a big part of it. We didn't let Victoria Joyner get anywhere near a good inside shot most of the game. She had A.J. Hollowell or Briley Butts, it seemed like, in her face just about the whole night.
We wanted to be really, really physical. We knew we had 10 fouls to use against her with A.J. and with Briley. A.J. hit two big threes early on that kind of set the pace for the first half, I think. And then our defense on her, she got really tired trying to get open. Really was an emphasis for us going into the game.
And the defense, Chuck, I bet they shot less than 20% for the game because they got a ton of offensive boards and couldn't still connect and put back. They were only 6 out of 14 from the free throw line. So I know we wore them down. I know they had to be tired. They didn't sub, but maybe down to 7 players on that team.
Yeah, they come 2 off the bench. We knew about them. Our goal was to try to give everybody a rest, play some of our younger kids, and get them ready for the district tournament. Because they're going to have to step in and play.
Coach, fundamentally tonight, turnovers down low. You rebounded the ball well on the defensive end. You took care of the basketball, shot the ball well tonight. Several threes. I think we had about five.
We had we had 5 threes tonight.
So threes going in, a big lead early, but the intensity didn't wane with the big lead. That was kind of impressive. You were up 14-2 in the first quarter. Nobody relaxed. That defense was just like that in the fourth quarter.
We come in early today, and we emphasize that, and we emphasize during halftime that we don't quit. The score is 0-0 when we go out on the court in the third quarter, and that's the way we play.
And as Dennis mentioned, 6 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second quarter, 8 points in the third quarter, and 5 points in the fourth quarter. You're not going to win many games unless you're shooting 40 free throws.
Yeah, you know, I've got to give a heads up, shout out to Morgan. She has been keeping her head up. She played a good point guard. We ran our half court offenses, and Briley Butts offensively at times she's kind of forced it, but that's kind of her game.
And that's one thing I just about flew over this rail when we scored about 4 baskets in close, Chuck, in that fourth quarter, 3 by Briley using the backboard, and Preston McKinney coming down the lane using the backboard. I thought, I don't know, they probably picked up the Coach Hayes book on how to shoot from 4 or 5 feet away from the basket, maybe.
And that JJ too. JJ's used that square on that backboard, but I don't know if they really meant to do that when they got up in the air. But the bottom line is with them on the defensive end was really tremendous, like you said. My hat's off to Briley Butts, AJ Hollowell. Those 2 girls, oh my gosh, they were everywhere. They did a lot of good things offensively, but great things on the defensive end.
Well, I mean, their game is not just one facet. It's both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, they're not one-dimensional for sure. I love the way AJ will come out on her own. She knows when she's had enough. And Briley, she's not there yet, but
she can put the ball. She's not afraid. That's the thing I like about Briley. She's not afraid to put the ball up.
Yeah, I can make eye contact with Briley. She knows what I mean. Get to the rim. I want her to be able to dish it off like Morgan's starting to dish it off. But she gets up there so high, she can go over top of them treetops and finish.
Well, and she's quick, and she has an uncanny ability to know where the square is on the backboard and to find it and use it.
Yeah, you know, it's just like Jakaya. Jakaya has really started playing well the last couple games. She's done the little things that's helped us. Things that won't show up in the scorebook or in the stats. She's helping on defense. She was helping on the bigs. She did a really good job closing out on her man and blocking out.
And with Morgan Akins, no points tonight, but ran the team well. And Paris didn't have the scoring shoulder to carry around for the whole game on her shoulders.
But I think they really emphasize on Paris, and that frees up other people to get to the rim. So it's a total team concept for sure, Bob.
Absolutely.
Coach, thank you for coming up tonight. We're going to let you slip on out of here because we've got a couple of Lady Tigers to talk to. And we got the Ric Flair woo in that one. That's a defensive woo there.
Baby.
And we're going to be joined by a couple of Lady Tigers here on the Trilogy post-game report. We do have the guys warming up on the court as Trigg County and Caldwell County will take the court here in just a little bit. Joined now by Katie Smiley here on the Trilogy post-game report. Katie, congratulations on a big win tonight. Got a little revenge on this team from that early season loss. You've beat them twice now. Tell us some about the mindset coming in where it was mostly about defense in this game, and Coach Mitchell really stressing that, and you guys carried it out to a T.
Yes, defense was one of the major things that we talked about, keeping Victoria Joyner from going in and bailing her out every time she tried to drive. That was a big thing. Closing out on shooters, getting out on shooters, not letting them have wide open threes was a big thing, and we knew that it was going to come out, we thought we were going to come out, it was going to be a good battle. We came out on top and from the very beginning, and I just think that momentum that we had kept us going. So
you guys really found some offense on Saturday as well against Ohio County as you hit your third highest total of the season at 68 points. 5 threes go in tonight. You're playing well offensively. What are you thinking as you wind down this regular season getting ready for district tournament play? I
just think we got to keep doing what we're doing. And the third quarter has really been our biggest problem. Is we come out good the first half, and then those first couple minutes of the third quarter we kind of let up some. But I think going into district tournament, we've got to put 4 quarters together, play our hardest the whole time.
And whatever happens. You guys are a young team, and kind of playing on house money going into that district tournament, but we really like how you guys have improved since December. But tonight, by far the best defensive game you guys have played all season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Katie, we noticed in the third quarter and the fourth quarter where we were running that play where you'd be on the wing over here and you would glide to the middle and took about 3 shots with the little baby running hook. A couple of them went in, one of them didn't, but that play looked like that was going to be open all night long if we chose to run it, because nobody was going to pick you up but within 3 feet of the basket. You had the whole backboard, the square to shoot from and all that. That's good basketball when you can figure out, hey, I can get open. This is what we need to do.
Yes, sir.
Good play on your part.
Thank you.
Well, Katie, congratulations on a big win tonight, and looking forward to being right back here tomorrow night against Trigg County, expecting the same defensive pressure tomorrow night, so we'll see how that goes for you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us here on the Trilogy postgame report as we are getting set to be joined by Ja'Kai Copeland. Ja'Kai, thanks for coming up tonight after a big win. How much did Coach Mitchell and the coaching staff, assistant coaches, preach defense the last couple of days?
We've been really working on defense in practice, so we've been trying to input it in the game, so it was really big.
You guys did a great job. The focus, I'm sure, was to keep Joyner from trying to drive that lane or post up any. You guys kept her on the perimeter just about most of the night.
Yeah.
Just a strong overall game, Ja'Kai. You don't have to score 15, 20 points to be valuable to a team. Your defensive effort, you did pick up a couple points tonight, but and that was on an inside rebound shot, or you got open underneath. I know it was a quick. It was a quick 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether it was on a rebound or not, but that's the other thing. You had 3 rebounds tonight, and we just seemed like that when they shot, sometimes they were getting 2 and 3 and 4 shots at it.
Yeah.
The ball would bounce right to them, bounce away from us, but our defense really won the game for us tonight.
Yeah, I think so too.
Absolutely.
Ja'Kai, kind of a tale of 2 seasons for you guys, a tough early December stretch where the turnovers were there a lot. But here lately you have A.J. Hollowell and Presley McKinney seem like you're much more aggressive, say the last 6 games, the last 2 weeks that we played. What's changed in those last 2.5 weeks for you 3?
Me, AJ, and Presley talk a lot, and we have just been trying to step our game up, and it's starting to show in games. So
the aggressiveness really starting to come out, especially on the boards and putbacks.
Yeah.
Definitely have taken a big step forward in the last 3 weeks to a month. I mean, we can see that from up here. We start the season not very well, but we're rolling right now.
Yeah, I think so too. We've come a long way.
Absolutely.
Does anybody ever shoot one underneath that Coach Griggs won't remind you there's a square up there to use every time?
No, never.
And we've got a match tomorrow night, Ja'Kai, where I think we owe the Lady Wildcats from Trigg County something.
Yep.
We ready for them?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Looking forward to that. Come out with that same defensive intensity.
Yeah,
you guys are going to be in good shape.
Exactly.
Ja'Kai, thanks for coming up. Keep up the good work. And
Thank you.
We're looking forward to tomorrow night to round out the regular season. Ja'Kai Copeland, Katie Smiley, and Coach Chuck Mitchell here on the Trilogy postgame report. We have about 6 minutes before we tip off the guys taking on Trigg County tonight. Time now for the Ackridge Farm Supply stats of the ball game. Ackridge Farm Supply Ace Hardware is a 4th-generation family business. They've been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. Now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve your needs. And for the girls' stats tonight, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County winning tonight 48-24. Led by 14 at the end of the first half, outscores the Lady Cardinals in the third quarter 11-8, outscore them by 7 in the fourth quarter 12-5, and win here by 24 points tonight over the Lady Cardinals at 48-24. For the Lady Tigers, Katie Smiley with 14 points, 6 in the first half, 8 in the second half, 13 points for Briley Butts, 5 in the first half, 8 in the second half, 8 for A.J. Hollowell, all coming in the first half, 7 for Presley McKinney, 2 in the first half, 5 in the second half for a total of 7. 4 points for Paris Gray, all in the first half. 2 points for Ja'Kai Copeland, that coming in the second half. total of 48 points. Caldwell County with only 8 turnovers here tonight, 29 rebounds. Led tonight by Katie Smiley with 11, Briley Butts with 3, A.J. Hollowell with 2, Jakai Copeland with 3, Morgan Akins with 2, Presley McKinney with 5 boards, and Paris Gray with 3 boards. Caldwell County shooting 7 out of 10 from the free throw line at 70%. That'll get the job done in high school basketball. So an all-around great defensive effort tonight by the Lady Tigers, Dennis.
Yeah, they really shut down Livingston Central all around, and especially Victoria Joyner was a point of emphasis for Caldwell County defensively, and they had her frustrated most of the night. Even when she did get a shot inside, she kind of rushed it. You could tell she knew the defense was going to be there for Caldwell County, and she didn't really set up or square the shoulders a lot tonight and had a game less than what she's averaging. So a great job by the Lady Tigers tonight on a big win. Just under 4 minutes before we tip this one off with the guys. Bob, let's get out a couple of awards real quick on the girls' side. Coleman Auto Parts has the clutch play of the game. Coleman Auto Parts is your hometown Napa Auto Parts dealer. They have tools, equipment, and many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, golf cart, and farm. So stop by and see Charles Quinn Coleman and staff at Coleman Auto Parts in Princeton. Napa know-how at its best.
And my clutch play of the game, Dennis, is in the first quarter with A.J. Hollowell hitting those 2 3-pointers to set the tone for the Lady Tigers tonight, and we weren't, from that point on, we continue to roll and roll well.
And now the player of the game brought to you by U-Ride. U-Ride gives you that hometown feel by providing personalized appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and remaining committed to you even after the sale. So contact Lee or Tommy at U-Ride for an appointment today.
And I'm going to give it to anybody that played in the basketball game tonight from a defensive effort. A great performance by the Tigers. If you don't score, you're not going to win a basketball game. And the Lady Tigers tonight dominated on the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, they put the clamps down early on this one, and it was no contest. Jumped out 14-2 and never looked back. So congratulations on the Lady Tigers, 11-16 on the season now, 48-24 winners over Livingston Central. Guys still out on the floor warming up. Caldwell County and Trigg County boys about to get underway. Caldwell County beat Webster County, ended that 5-game losing skid on Saturday, 66-51. Caldwell County did lose to Trigg County back on December 7th, 56-51 at Trigg County. But, Bob, that was a much different Tiger team than what's been playing here lately.
Much different Tiger team. I'm looking at the score sheet from that night. We had Jay Breon with 24 points that night, but we are seeing a lot of performance out of Xavier Bumpus, D-Man Thompson, just a lot of and Carter Whittington. Just a lot of improvement by the Tigers since the first of the season, which was, as you mentioned, on December 7th. Trigg County shot the ball well over there. They had 4 threes in that game. We've got to watch out for Jaden Vaughn, who had 20 points in that game. In Katie's, 11 points from Kendrick Adams and 11 points from Jaden Braun's brother, Kyron Vaughn. So we'll know where those guys are on the floor tonight. We'll go a long way to accomplishing 2 wins in a row here as we come down the stretch.
The 2 Vaughns averaging almost identical numbers, 12-5 on points and 9 rebounds for Jaden, 12-2 on points and 8 rebounds for Kyron. About 46 seconds before we tip this one off, Caldwell County will be without Colin Whittington again tonight, and most likely, Bob, if we see him, it won't be before, if we make it to the region, before the regional tournament.
Exactly. He has a little bit more problem with the ankle than was once thought, so definitely out for at least another 2 weeks, which may include the rest of the basketball season. So we're hoping the young man heals, continues to heal and heal properly, and maybe we can see him on the court one more time this year.
Just about ready for tip-off. Tip-off is brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. For all of your construction and concrete needs, it's Travis Construction and Concrete. Both teams back on the bench. Time now for the starting lineups, and for that, I'll turn it over to Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Trigg County will be the first team introduced tonight, as they are the visitors. Number 1 is Tyler Ahart coming out first. Number 3 is Jeremiah Shearer. Number 4 is Jaden Vaughn. Number 12 is Kendrick Adams. And number 22 is Kyron Vaughn.
One change in the starting lineup from the last time these two teams made. Aquarius Good not in the starting lineup. Shearer is for Trigg County.
Xavier Bumpus is the first Tiger out. Jabrion Spikes the second. Coming out third is Dewey Riley and D-Man Thompson and Carter Whittington. The 5 Tigers on the floor tonight. First quarter sponsored by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutiques, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts and registry, home decor, boutique clothes and accessories. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Officials now, players on the floor, the officials moving to the jump circle, and for the call here in the first quarter, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Both teams defensively will have to know where the other team's number 4 is tonight. Jaden Vaughn, Jabrion Spikes, both wearing number 4, tip controlled by Jabrion Spikes. Got a nice jump on that ball. And Caldwell County with the first possession. 2-3 zone by Trigg County to start out. Carter Whittington slips, gets control again underneath, up and in is Dewey Riley. And Bob, that's one of the reasons Dewey Riley, I looked today, 14th in the state in field goal percentage, 65.5%, and gives Caldwell County the early 2-0 lead.
And a great assist from Carter Whittington on that play, hit him perfectly with a pass.
Caldwell County man-to-man defensively. Whittington smacks it back into the hands of Shearer. Shearer gets it over to number 1, Ahart. Out to Vaughn. It's Jaden Vaughn with the basketball, number 4. Back to Ahart, left wing. Top of the key now, it goes to Shearer. Back to Ahart. Caldwell County really denying the pass inside. Knocked away. Spikes with the steal. Spikes head fake up, has it partially blocked. Good play by Vaughn, Jaden Vaughn on the other end to get that block underneath. Gets Caldwell County in the air. Foul on the play as Kendrick Adams misses the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Foul is going to be on Dewey Riley, his first. Kendrick Adams will be shooting 2.
Took a look at some other stats. Bob, Jabrion Spikes now tied for 4th in the state in scoring at 29.3 a game, and he's 9th in the state rebounding at almost 12 boards a game. Free throw good by Adams. 2-1. Just over a minute gone here in the first quarter, early in this one. Tigers will be back in action tomorrow night at Hopkinsville, and then they'll round out the regular season on Friday night against Crittenden County here at the Cab. Adams, second free throw, gets a friendly bounce and drops. Tied at 2.
Under heavy pressure from the Crazies over there.
Crazies about 60% full tonight, but still plenty vocal. 2-3 zone by Trigg County. Spikes will try to shoot over it for 3 and does. Little Caesars Pizza, 3-pointer. Jabrion Spikes, 5-2. Caldwell County with the lead. Shearer has it knocked away. Ball loose on the floor. D-Man Thompson picks it up. Outlet pass to Spikes. Goes in for the slam. Jabrion Spikes with the flush, and it's Caldwell County 7-2. Jaden Vaughn with the basketball, guarded by Xavier Bumpus. Vaughn drives, and I think they're going to get a blocking foul called underneath. That might be Riley's second quick one.
It is on Dewey Riley, and the officials, I think, were looking back and forth, Dennis, to see if one would give them a charge call or what. But
it was close, but Riley did kind of lean to that right side a little bit to try to get in front of Vaughn. So probably the right call, as much as we hate to see Dewey pick up that second foul this early. The end of the ball game for Caldwell County is going to be Elijah Shaheen. Adams with it on the left block. Tries to push his way up and in, off the glass, and good. Kendrick Adams with the bucket, 7-4. Just under 6 to go in the opening quarter. Spikes off a screen into the corner. Xavier Bumpus sidestep three on the way, no good. Shaheen gets the rebound, goes back up strong, has it blocked from behind, but he'll go to the free throw line for a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws.
And the foul is going to be on Jeremiah Shearer, his first. Elijah at the line shooting 2.
Shaheen gets set for his first. Up and good. Pretty good crowd for Monday night here at the Cab. Caldwell County and Trigg County, longtime rivals. Shaheen, second, is good. 9-4. Caldwell County with the lead. Trigg County with the basketball to Adams, top of the key. Adams looks underneath to Vaughn. Vaughn catches it in the middle of the lane, turns, shot up and good. Little size mismatch with Vaughn on Xavier Bumpus. 9-6. 2-3 zone, Trigg County. Caldwell County passing it around the top. Bumpus will try to shoot over it with a long three. That one high bounce, no good. Rebound down to Kyron Vaughn. And it's Trigg County back the other way with a chance to tie. 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Kyron Vaughn standing out near midcourt. Caldwell County is going to give all of that they want way out that far. They'll get it to Jaden Vaughn. Jaden Vaughn has Xavier Bumpus on him. Vaughn at the logo. Caldwell County really laying back defensively. Skip pass over to Shearer. Shearer back to Ahart into the corner to Adams. Underneath, shot up and in was number 22, Kyron Vaughn, on a little cut from top of the key down to the left block. Tigers by 1, led by as many as 5 in this one. Spikes thought about a three, goes into the lane, jump stop up and in. He jump stops and then elevates so high after that jump stop, you're not going to stop that in from about 4 feet out.
Nice move from across the lane.
It's Adams out front, guarded by Spikes. Over to Kyron Vaughn. Vaughn gets it to his brother Jaden. Into the corner to Shearer. Shearer didn't want the three. Instead comes back out to Kyron Vaughn, or excuse me, Jaden Vaughn. Ahart now with it, left side, dribbles into the lane. Triple team, kicks it out. Three on the way, no good by Shearer. Reach-in foul from behind. Oh, they're just going to say knocked out of bounds.
It was a reach-in foul, though, Dennis. You were correct. It just wasn't called.
Wasn't called. But a couple of substitutions about to come in for Trigg County as Spikes gets it on the right wing. He'll try a long three again, no good. And it's Vaughn with the rebound for Trigg County. 3:22 left in the first quarter. Ahart to Jaden Vaughn. Underneath, Adams, spin move up, no good. Follow, Kyron Vaughn up, no good. Ball loose on the floor, and it's Bumpus coming away with it. Bumpus drives, gets it back out to Spikes. Trigg County got back pretty cleanly on that one, Bob. Kept Bumpus from going all the way in. Spin move and a travel called on Jabrion Spikes as he had D-Man Thompson wide open on the trail.
Looked like a good spin move to me, Dennis.
Hunter Reynolds and Aquarius Good into the ball game for Trigg County. 2:48 left to play in the first. Tigers with a 3-point lead, 11-8. Good with the basketball at the point. Caldwell County still man-to-man. Reynolds with the basketball, give and go. Up and in is Vaughn. It's a simple basketball play. As Caldwell County unable to get back against Vaughn. Spikes feeds in Thompson. Thompson goes up strong off the front of the rim and in. Trigg County quickly back the other way. Good with the basketball, 13-10 Tigers as we near 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bumpus on Vaughn. Over it goes to Ahart. Ahart back to Adams, top of the key, working on Spikes, pulls up his dribble, Gets it to Vaughn. Vaughn wants to drive, quick first step, throws up a prayer, no good. Carter Whittington with the rebound. Gets it to Spikes. Spikes kicks it out into the corner, wide open three. Bumpus, no good. Good pass, just didn't make the basket. Good with the board for Trigg County. In trouble out front. Picks up the dribble, now goes underneath. Adams all alone, shot up and in. No look pass from Good to Kendrick Adams. And we're back to a 1-point game with 1:20 left in the first quarter. Bumpus works it around. Now it's Spikes driving from the left side. Runner, no good. But Spikes knocked to the ground. Will go to the free throw line. 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws coming up for Jabrion Spikes.
And maybe Chiron. No, it's fouls on 12.
Adams.
Yeah, Kendrick Adams. Team second.
Spikes free throw good. And Bob, we were here a few nights ago when Jay Brown was really down on himself for not making the free throws late in that loss to Madisonville. Come to find out, he stayed till almost midnight here at the Cab shooting free throws that night. Kid is passionate about basketball and wants to be the very best he can be.
Second free throw is good. Caldwell County out to a 3-point lead with 1:07 to play in the first quarter.
Trigg County out front. Blake Viverette in for Caldwell County. D-Man Thompson gets a well-deserved rest. Adams gets it over to Vaughn. Kyron Vaughn to number 3, Shearer, back into the ball game to Jaden Vaughn. Jaden Vaughn, long three, air ball, but right underneath to pick it off was Good. Good out to Shearer. Back over to Good. 36 seconds on the clock. Good wants to drive. Cut off by Whittington. Nice defensive play. And Good throws it away.
Trigg County's third turnover of the night. Caldwell County with 1.
Sure. Good thought Shearer was going to zig, and he zagged, and it was a turnover right over the scorer's table. So Caldwell County with 27 seconds to get a shot away to close the quarter out. Spikes is going to hold it out front. Trigg County decides to put Vaughn on him. 17 seconds. Spikes just dribbles on the right corner. Near midcourt, Spikes puts it into play with 9 seconds to go. Carter Whittington back to Spikes. Spikes, long three, in and out. Right into the hands on the rebound. Thompson up off the glass and in, count it. It was Xavier Bumpus with the rebound on the opposite side at the buzzer. After one, Tigers 17, Wildcats 12, back after this.
Are you struggling to afford health care and medications? Let Health First help you. Whether you are insured, uninsured, or underinsured, you will still be cared for at Health First Community Health Center. We offer financial and prescription assistance to all those that qualify, which is based on income and household size. Contact our office at 1-877-667-7017 for more information, or visit our website, healthfirstchc.net. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. At Health First, your health is our first concern.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
Back here at the camp, second quarter brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Stop in and see Pam, see what she's got on sale out there. Middle of February, sales probably starting today after Valentine's Day. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. For the call here in the second quarter, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Shearer with the basketball gets it to Jaden Vaughn, knocked away by Viverette. Vaughn tracks it down. Viverette has the defensive responsibility at midcourt. Screened off. Now Viverette back on Vaughn. They'll dump it inside. Kyron Vaughn up, no good. Maybe Thompson with the foul down low.
I think D-Man did pick it up, his first.
Kyron Vaughn caught that pass on the right block, and that's a tough position. Strong kid. Free throw up and good.
Trigg's been to the line 3 times tonight and made all 3. Caldwell's been 4 times, made all 4.
Second one finds the bottom. They're going to wave it off. Lane violation as Vaughn comes across the free throw line before it touches rim. So 17-13 is your score. Just underway here in the second quarter, about a half a minute gone. Carter Whittington across half court. Trigg County's going to stay in that 2-3 zone, but they'll really bring the wings up off of that baseline to the wing area. Carter Whittington for 3 off the back of the rim. Xavier Bumpus, strong rebound. Has it knocked away down low, out of bounds by Trigg County. So the homestanding Tigers will keep possession on the baseline. Whittington to put it in play. Into the corner. Vibrett for 3, no good. Whittington goes high for the board, puts it back up, no good. And it's Kyron Vaughn for the rebound for Trigg County. Caldwell County with a couple of good looks, no points. Ahart in the corner, head fake 3, no good. Spikes with the rebound for Caldwell County. Spikes behind the back, kick into the corner, wide open 3. Whittington, that one bounces out as well. But right into the hands of Xavier Bumpus. Spikes, long 3. Doesn't get anything. And it's going to be Jaden Vaughn with the rebound. A little bit of an extended arm push off against Viverette, not called. So Viverette still on Vaughn. They'll get it over to Kyron Vaughn, top of the key. Gets his man up in the air, drives the lane, up and in. Good head fake out front, got Caldwell County up, and he was able to drive and lay it in. 17-15, 6.5 just under to go here in the first half. Viverette, right wing, Whittington, top of the key. He finds Spikes down low. Spikes dumps off to Viverette, off the glass and in. Good vision by Jabrion Spikes on the assist. Viverette almost too far under, able to take that long frame back up and off the glass for a Farmers Bank shot. Adams sees a lane, tucks it under his arm and takes off, and it's going to be a blocking foul, bailing out Kendrick Adams. Foul on Bumpus.
His first, team 4th.
Just under 6 to play in the first half, 19-15. Caldwell County with the lead. Kyron Vaughn tries to get underneath, travels along the baseline.
4 turnovers for Trigg County. Caldwell County with 1.
And
not sure what the...
They're going to bring Kyron Vaughn out of the ball game.
Does he have blood on him, or?
I think he said something after the call. So maybe just a warning. As they'll get him out of the game, let him cool off just a little bit. Carter Whittington, top of the key for Caldwell County. Weave out front with Viverette. Over to Spikes, into the corner to Bumpus. Bumpus down low. Viverette, turn around one-hander, up and in. Nice touch. Blake Viverette.
When he jumps really well, Dennis.
That was a soft touch, climbing over the front of that rim. Underneath, they're looking for Adams. Adams catches the pass, goes up, and they're going to count it. D-Man Thompson hits the floor. He's going to hop up and be a little bit limpy coming back, but he'll stay in the ball game.
Kendrick Adams at the free throw line.
Coach K discussing something with the official about that call. Back into the ball game is Kyron Vaughn, and Adams will go to the line. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on WPKY Princeton.
Adams, keeping Trigg County in the game, has 10 points, shooting for number 11 right now.
21-17 as Adams tries to pull it back to a one-possession game here midway of the second quarter. Free throw good. Both teams looking good from the line tonight. 21-18. Carter Whittington gets the play from Coach K along the sideline. 2-3 zone. D-Man Thompson camped in the lane, shooting across the lane, now left side. Goes back over to Spikes. Spikes dribbles in, jump stop from the elbow into the lane, no good. Spikes gets his rebound, goes back up and in, and one. Jabrion Spikes, Bob, has the quickest return jump without any preparation, just goes straight back up like springs. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. Tigers by 5, back in 30 seconds.
Trice Hughes has been serving Western Kentucky for over 60 years. Their experienced sales force, ASE certified techs, and all the friendly folks at Trice Hughes have worked to become your family's exclusive automotive dealer. The home team that's kept our families safe on the road for generations. From work to play and everything in between, your home team has what you need. Stop by and drive the difference. Our home team, Trice Hughes, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
And we're back here, 4 minutes, 54 seconds to play in the second quarter. When we return to action, Jay Breon will be trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Kiowa County up by 5, 23-18. And for the call, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Trigg County comes in on a bit of a roll. Winners of 4 of their last 5 games. At one time, they were hovering around that 500 mark at 10-10. But 4 out of the last 5 has them coming into tonight 14-11. Caldwell County 16-9 after they got off a 5-game losing streak with a big win over Webster County on Saturday. Goodwin Insurance free throw for Jay Breon Spikes is good. 24-18. Under 5 to play in the first half. Adams with it on the left wing. Back over to Shearer. Shearer has Vibret on him. Lob pass all the way across court. Jaden Vaughn with the basketball. Out to Ahart. Caldwell County really done a good job tonight denying Jaden Vaughn a lot of access close to the rim. Everything he's done has been right around the three-point line. Shearer for 3, no good. Into the ball game, Dewey Riley with those 2 fouls. A bit of a surprise, but Riley back in. Spikes dribbles, cut off by that 2-3 zone. And nobody home on the pass. Turnover Caldwell County. Ahart back the other way for Trigg. Underneath, Adams traveled. I think you heard the footsteps of Carter Whittington coming up behind him. He was wide open, but Whittington was closing fast.
5th turnover for the Wildcats, only 2 for Caldwell here.
Carter Whittington will bring it up court as we're halfway through the second quarter. Tigers by 6. Whittington with the basketball down to Bumpus. Bumpus, cross-court pass to Vibret. Vibret out to Whittington. Now Spikes with the basketball. Spikes calling for a screen, gets a couple, drives, gets down low, hangs in the air, no good. Rebound was Riley, misses a shot. Back up is Spikes with the offensive board and the putback. Tigers' biggest lead at 8 with 3:20 to play in the first half. It is Shearer out front. Caldwell County a 3-2 zone. They'll move Vibret around quite a bit in it. He'll come all the way out or kick back into that lane if Trigg County fills that up too much. Ahart out front over to Shearer. And ball gets loose on the sideline. I think we've got some of the boys all-star teams down on the court and let a ball slip out of the little grips. So play back underway. Ahart, long 3, no good. Riley had the rebound, had it knocked away. It's Kyron Vaughn, puts it back up and in. That one kind of a gift for Trigg County as Riley had the rebound. Didn't secure it well enough, and Trigg County able to knock it away and make the basket. Into the corner, Vibret for 3, no good. Wildcats with the rebound as Jaden Vaughn will bring it up court. Vaughn to Ahart, back to Vaughn, top of the key. Over to Shearer, he'll let a 3 fly, no good. Spikes with the board for Caldwell County, wants to run, looks up the court, dribbles into the lane, one-hand runner off the glass, no good. Riley with the board, back up and in. Dewey Riley playing careful basketball with those 2 fouls, but a good play by Riley. Kept the ball up high and put it right back over the front edge. Under 2 to play in the first half. Jaden Vaughn with the basketball left wing. Takes it back right to Shearer. Shearer to Ahart, to Vaughn. Vaughn drives baseline, goes up, and a blocking foul, and I think that's going to be Dewey Riley's third, Bob.
I believe Dewey has picked up his third.
I know instinct tells you don't want to just give up a layup, but that position there, you almost were better off to go ahead and let Vaughn take it to the glass. So 3 fouls now on Dewey Riley as Jaden Vaughn at the line. First free throw, no good. Isaiah Joyner, D-Man Thompson checking in as Viverette and Riley will come out. Good minutes by Blake Viverette.
Yes.
Vaughn will get his second with 1:39 on the first half clock. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Isaiah Joyner sky high for the rebound. So Tree County unable to convert. They do pick up the third foul, though, on Riley. In the corner, 3 on the way, no good by Joyner. Rebound Spikes, kicks it out into the hands of Whittington. Back to Spikes. Spikes drives, throws it up left hand, no good. Goes back and gets it, puts it right back up. That's one of the things so impressive about Jabrion Spikes, the way he can get right back up so quick for that offensive board. 3-2 zone, Caldwell County. Got Isaiah Joyner right in the middle. He'll back up when they pack the lane. He'll come out if they leave somebody open out front. Right now looking more towards Jaden.
We're under 50 seconds here in the half.
Jaden Vaughn out front. Trigg content to work it around a little bit. Down by 10. Biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. Jaden Vaughn close out very good by the Tigers. Back into the corner, a 3 good by Shearer. Vaughn really drew the defense in, top of the key. Wide open was Jeremiah Shearer. And Caldwell County with 22 seconds on the clock. Spikes drives up and then goes in, and the foul. Quickness and hang time just make him almost unstoppable at times on the court. 17 seconds left on the clock, and he'll try to give Caldwell County back a 10-point lead.
And Shearer just picked up his third for Tree County. Team fourth.
Free throw, no good. Kyron Vaughn with the rebound. 12 seconds left. Adams down to Shearer. Into the corner, Jaden Vaughn. Vaughn double-teamed. Out it goes to Ahart underneath. Kyron Vaughn off the back of the rim, and hits a lot of iron and drops at the buzzer. We're at the half. Caldwell County has led all the way in this one. We'll go to the locker room with the Tigers in front, 32-25 over Trigg County. We'll be right back with the halftime report brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete next on WPKY.
December 10th impacted our community in a way that we will never forget. Much was lost that night, some of which can never be replaced. In the days since, we have witnessed something that can never be taken away. The pride of our community, the resiliency of our people, and their resolve to rebuild. The road to recovery has begun, and Farmers Bank wants to do our part to help those impacted by the storm. Let us walk you through the process with our Rebuild Construction Loan Special. Call us or apply online to get started. This is Jeff McDaniels, Farmers Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It was all positive. It was such a positive experience. I don't know. I know people are a little hesitant of hospice, but I think it's the unknown, not knowing what it truly is. It's not an invasive agency that's coming in to, look and see what's going on in your home or whatever. They were really there just to help. The nurses, at a stage, I needed some assistance bathing him, so they would come in, bathe, help me. It was just a couple of extra hands, They brought a recliner chair in because it would be easier for him to sit. And 2 days before he passed, they brought in a hospital bed to make him more comfortable. So there were things that all I had to do was ask. I didn't even know whom to ask, but I just asked and it appeared.
Penny Royal Hospice, living to the fullest.
Your local McDonald's wants you to know that they're ready to serve you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the drive-thru. They're offering curbside pickup service as well. To avoid the wait in the drive-thru, you can download the McDonald's app and try curbside pickup. They appreciate your patience and understanding during this time. We're all having to adjust. It's temporary, but in the meantime, enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at your local McDonald's.
Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy offers a wide range of family-friendly classes as well as personal training, yoga, gymnastics, sports training, cardio, and weightlifting. Trilogy has something for everyone. Trilogy now offers an app with online workouts, live classes, nutrition tracking, and more. Search Trilogy Performance Sports in your app store. Use sign-up code 1824. For app info and more, follow them on Facebook.
Why support local?
By supporting local business, you're helping our local economy by creating more jobs. The more we support them, the more jobs created, and the better off our local communities will be.
The Edge Media Group urges you to support local every chance you get.
Are you hiring? As part of our Support Local campaign, the Edge Media Group is now offering free job listings on our Find a Job page. Visit Find a Job under the Contest Deals Jobs tab at WPKY Online and click on the ad to submit your listings.
Fredonia Valley Bank says, go Tigers. Do your best this season and show that Tiger pride. Good luck from Fredonia Valley Bank.
Welcome in to the Travis Construction and Concrete halftime show. Travis Construction and Concrete for all of your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete remodels, and much more. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to building a successful season from Travis Construction and Concrete. We are at the half. Caldwell County has led the whole way, 32-25. Tigers with the lead. The biggest lead has been 10. Tree County able to trim 3 off of it before we went to the break. And Caldwell County looking really good on the defensive end, controlling Jaden Vaughn pretty much most of that first half. Earlier tonight, the Lady Tigers, a big win over Livingston Central, 48-24, and great defense in that one. Hope you heard the post-game interview with Coach Chuck Mitchell. Really preached defense, and the Lady Tigers came out and responded in that one. Caldwell County looking good in this one. Time now for the stats in the first half. Stats brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply, Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. Ackridge Farm Supply has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933. Now with stores in Fredonia and Eddyville to serve all of your needs. For the stats of the first half, here's Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. Caldwell County led at the end of one quarter play here tonight, 17-12. And in the second quarter, outscore the Wildcats by 2 points, 15-13. And that 5-point lead now is stretched to 7 here at halftime, with the Tigers leading 32-25. For Caldwell County in the first half, led by Jay Breon Spikes with 6 2-point field goals, 1 3-pointer, 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe for his 18. 4 points for Dewey Riley on 2 2-point field goals. 4 points for Blake Virette on 2 2-point field goals. And 2 points each from Elijah Shaheen on 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe. D-Man Thompson, 2 points on a 2-point field goal, and 2 points from Xavier Bumpus on a 2-point field goal. Total of 32 points for the Tigers here in the first half. Caldwell County with only 2 turnovers here in the first half, and with 18 boards here in the first half, led by Jay Breon Spikes with 6 rebounds, 4 for Xavier Bumpus, 3 for Dewey Riley, 2 for Carter Whittington, 1 for Isaiah Joyner, 1 for D-Man Thompson, and 1 for Elijah Shaheen. Total of 18 boards for the Tigers here in the first half. For Trigg County, led in the scoring in the first half by number 12, Kendrick Adams, with 11 points, followed by Kyron Vaughn with 7. 4 points for Jaden Vaughn, 3 points for Jeremiah Shearer. Total of 25 points for the Trigg County Wildcats. Trigg County with only 5 turnovers here in the first half, and Trigg County shooting 4 out of 6 from the free throw line, and the Caldwell County Tigers shooting 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. The only person in foul trouble For the Tigers is Dewey Riley with 3 fouls. And for Trigg County, only committing 4 fouls in the first half. One of their starters, Jeremiah Shearer, with 3 of the 4. So close game here at halftime. Caldwell County with a 7-point lead, but things can change pretty quickly, Dennis, as we see in high school basketball.
Yeah, Trigg County is an explosive team, so you can't think you've got this one won. You've got to come out with that same pressure, especially on Jaden Vaughn. Caldwell County really denying him well out front, not letting him get inside or drive the ball very much at all. Just got to take care of Kendrick Adams. Kind of kept him in it early on, almost by himself, Bob, as Caldwell County looked good, but Adams able to get a few offensive boards and putbacks to lead Trigg County in that first half. Just about 4:35 before we tip off this second half. Probably didn't have a chance in between games to get to that injury report. Let's do that now. Caldwell Medical Associates Orthopedic Clinic is your one-stop shop for your orthopedic care to get you back out on the field or on the court. They have a skilled team of providers that have the experience and knowledge necessary to treat and diagnose a wide range of orthopedic services. That's Caldwell Medical Center.
And Dennis, as we've reported, Colin Whittington with a little bit more of an ankle injury than was first noted. Will probably be out at least 2 more weeks, which could run through the gamut of the basketball season. So it's kind of a wait and see, maybe 2 weeks out before he can resume any action on the ankle. So we'll just wish the young man best of luck from here on, and if he has to miss the rest of the season, we hope he gets ready for baseball.
Yeah, and that's starting very early this season. KHSAA has let baseball and softball start as early as March 14th. I think Caldwell's first game somewhere around the 17th. Coach Butts has the ladies out just a couple of days sooner than that. So right around the corner, Bob, this season seems like almost yesterday we were sitting in here at the West Kentucky Hoops Classic. But tonight you said this was our 42nd and 43rd basketball games this season on WPKY. So a lot under the belt that just goes by because it's a lot of fun doing these games and getting to watch the development of these teams over the course of the season.
It has been fun, Dennis. Some nights as we've been talking coming out here the last couple of 3 weeks, it seems like we're averaging 5 games a week as we've got double headers on at least one night during the week, as we have tonight a doubleheader. So, but the season is winding down, and we can rest up here in about 10 days.
Yeah, COVID's really played havoc again this season. Not so much as the year before, but still a lot of rescheduling on that. Then you had, of course, the tornado in December and ice storm in January. So a lot going on in the community, but still a lot of games under the belts as Caldwell County comes into tonight a really impressive record of 16-9 on the season. They'll play at Hopkinsville tomorrow night and then finish up on Friday night here at the Cab against an always physical, always tough Crittenden County Rocket squad.
Never can count the Rockets out on anything. They have a young man down there, Preston Morgeson, that can shoot with the best of them.
And a good rebounding team, too. So Caldwell County with a tough schedule to wind down the regular season this week. Caldwell County is locked in to that 2-3 seed game in the district tournament. They'll take on Hopkins Central in the first round of the district, which will be held here at Caldwell County High School. And Bob, Caldwell County has played Hopkins Central twice this season. See if I can pull those scores up here for Caldwell County. They beat Hopkins Central 70-60 at Hopkins Central, and then came back just about 10 days later and won 76-65. So a 10-point win and an 11-point win. But we know with the quickness and shooting ability of Hopkins Central, especially with the Eves kid that puts up a ton of points, it's not going to be an easy walk to try to get to the district championship and the regional tournament.
We definitely have our work cut out when we rematch Hopkins County Central for the third time this year, that being next Tuesday night. Almost didn't wound down here at halftime. The third quarter is going to be brought to us by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. It's located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Stop in and see Pam, see what she has for sale out at the shop. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. And this halftime show has been brought to us by Travis Construction and Concrete. See them for your construction and concrete needs, as well as driveways, porches, foundations, basement walls, decorative concrete, remodels, and more. Good luck, Tigers and Lady Tigers, from Travis Construction and Concrete.
Bob, do you know the game times? I know the girls play Monday night, the boys play
I do not know the
Tuesday.
times yet,
I have
Dennis,
not
and we
seen those
might be
posted.
able to get on Ryhard's and find that out. I'm not
Well, as
real
of
sure.
today, they still don't have our district with the game times listed. I know Madisonville and Central still have to play a game, but I think that's already locked up as well with those 2 losses by Hopkins Central.
And third quarter about to get underway, and Caldwell County to inbound the ball beside midcourt. Caldwell County will be going from right to left on your radio dial for the call here in the third quarter. Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Boxing 1 by Trigg County here in the second half. You've got Kendrick Adams going to try to stay with Jabrion Spikes. Spikes comes off a screen into the corner. Is a wide open Carter Whittington, no good. Ball loose on the floor, rebounded by Shearer for Trigg County. Just underway here in the second half, 32-25 Tigers. Adams trying to muscle his way in on D-Man Thompson. Thompson gets the board on the miss, kicks it over to Spikes. Spikes underneath, wide open was Dewey Riley, misses the little bunny shot, and that's something that Dewey does not do. Ball still loose on the floor, picked up by Jaden Vaughn, and Vaughn's going to be fouled by Carter Whittington on the way down the court. That just does not happen with Riley missing that shot, especially 14th in the state in field goal percentage.
And Carter's first foul, first for the Tigers here in the third quarter, second half.
It's going to be Shearer to put it in play to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to bring it out. Xavier Bumpus will be on him. Vaughn out near the top of the key, favoring the right side a little bit. No count on. Vaughn still standing and dribbling as we'll go down near 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Shearer fake the three. He's going to dribble it around, tries to drive on Whittington. Whittington, quick hands, knocks it loose. Whittington comes up with it, gives it over to Spikes. Spikes drives, will cut off in the lane, hands it off to D-Man Thompson. Thompson will take it back out front and give it back to Jabrion Spikes. Spikes near midcourt, into the corner. D-Man Thompson for three, good. Sweet left-handed stroke in the corner, and he has really worked on that shot, both corners. D-Man Thompson with a Little Caesars Pizza three-pointer. And the lead back out to 10. Vaughn looking to get more involved in the offense, gives it up to Shearer. And ball knocked away. D-Man Thompson comes up with the steal. Thompson driving up off the glass, no good. Rebound Vaughn. Vaughn trying to get back quickly, and he's going to be fouled by D-Man Thompson.
Action is fast-paced coming up and down the floor. D-Man's picked up his second foul, team second here in the second half.
They have him listed as 3 on the board. So I don't remember the third either, but they're saying that one is the third. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Tigers have increased their lead back out to 10. That's been their biggest of the game. Lob underneath to Adams. Adams shot up, no good. Spikes with the foul underneath, though, will send Adams to the free throw line.
Jabrion just picked up his first foul.
Bob Adams underneath is a quality player, but he doesn't get rushed. He shows no panic when he gets underneath. And he's had a couple of Tigers kind of leave their feet trying to block his shot.
He's very, very controlled. You're right, Dennis.
Free throw good by Kendrick Adams.
Also a good free throw shooter as well. 4 out of 4 so far tonight.
Into the game for Caldwell County is number 12, Jack Englebright. The sophomore comes in. Free throw good by Adams. On the floor for Caldwell County, Bumpus, Riley, Englebright, Whittington, and Spikes. Trigg settling back into that 2-3 zone. But we'll see if Adams chases Spikes around as he comes off. Spikes drives the lane, runner, one hand up, no good. Rebound, Riley underneath. Riley goes up, gets fouled from behind. Dewey Riley doing a good job getting defensive position on those rebounds underneath.
Really outstanding effort
position.
that time.
But his blockouts have been great the whole game tonight. Just saddled with those fouls early. Whittington trapped in the corner. Has to get it away. Finds Bumpus. Bumpus drives, dish underneath. Spikes knocked out of bounds by Kyron Vaughn. Spikes wanting a foul from behind. Caldwell County will put it in play along the baseline. It's Whittington back to Spikes. Spikes elevates up, hangs, and puts it in. Jabrion Spikes gives Caldwell County back that 10-point lead. Tigers with some backcourt pressure. Trigg gets it in to Shearer. Into the corner to Ahart. Back to Shearer on the right wing. Now it's Vaughn. Jaden at the top of the key. Directing traffic. Caldwell County still man-to-man defensively. But they are willing to give Trigg County the threes. It's going to be Adams for three. No good. Englebright with the board for Caldwell County. Down to Spikes. Spikes in the lane. Gets fouled. And he'll have 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws coming his way. 4:38 left in the third quarter. 10-point lead, and Spikes will try to make it 12.
Foul is on Kyron Vaughn, his first, team first here in the second half, or team second.
Free throw good. Into the game, Aquarius Good and Hunter Reynolds. They both played sparingly in that first half for Trigg County. Coming out is going to be Shearer and Kyron Vaughn. Second free throw rattles but drops. Biggest lead of the night now for Caldwell County at 12, 39-27. That at 4:35 left in the third quarter. Reynolds to Ahart. Back to Good. Good to Vaughn. Vaughn trying to go off a screen by Adams. Fought through by Xavier Bumpus on a good defensive play. Trigg works it back around. Right wing to Good. Into the corner it goes. Now top of the key. 3 on the way is good. Hunter Reynolds out of nowhere comes in off the bench and drains a 3. As we're halfway gone in the third quarter, 39-30 Tigers. Spikes turn down the wide open 3 on the left wing. Back to Whittington. Whittington tries to feed underneath to Riley. Has it knocked out of bounds by Trigg County. Caldwell will put it in play deep on the sideline. Bumpus tosses it right in to Whittington. 2-3 zone by Trigg County. Inside, Bumpus shot up no good. Riley had good defensive position but had the ball knocked away, but they're going to say somebody hit Riley on the wrist. See who that one is called on. I didn't see anybody flash a number up.
On number 14, Hunter Reynolds.
Turnover, Caldwell County underneath. Back the other way. Up and in is Aquarius Good. Trigg County back within 7 now at 39-32. Runner in the lane. Spikes drains it. 41-32 with 3:16 to go in the third. Spikes and Adams in a battle down low. It's Reynolds. Shot partially blocked by Riley. Caldwell County with the basketball. Ball in the hands of Spikes. Spikes drives the lane, spins, pops out, and a foul underneath as Spikes bounced around like a pinball in a machine a couple of times.
And I think they got Kendrick Adams. That's his third.
Shaheen is going to check in. Dewey Riley's going to come out. Riley's played some good minutes. Third foul on Adams. Englebright flashes to the corner, gets the inbounds. He'll try a 3. That one's short. And Shaheen, a quick foul just entering the game. Fouls number 14, Hunter Reynolds, on the rebound attempt.
Team fourth for the Tigers.
Both teams with 4 fouls here in the second half. Still a long way to go in the third, 2:53. Aquarius Good with the basketball. Englebright with the steal. Gets it over to Whittington. Whittington goes up, hangs off the glass, no good. Trigg County wants to run back the other way on the rebound. Is Adams. Back to Reynolds, got away with a nice Texas two-step underneath. Coach K just shaking his head. Trigg County with the basketball. Down by 9, 2:20 left in the third. Aquarius Good out front. Over to Reynolds. Back to Good. Good's going to get it to Vaughn. Vaughn really hounded tonight by Xavier Bumpus. Bumpus with a very nice defensive game so far. Trigg County standing out front. And I don't think Caldwell's going to be mad if they just let the clock roll. Reynolds with the basketball on the right wing. Over to Adams. Adams, free throw line high. Drive, shot up left hand, no good. Whittington with the rebound. Quick outlet to Spikes. Spikes drives the lane. Shot up and in with the left hand. Nice touch. Jabrion Spikes. And the lead back out to 11. Jaden Vaughn. Off a screen by Adams. Adams and Bumpus really going at it there at the free throw line. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn not taking the threes, even though he's fairly open underneath. Foul is going to be on the floor as Vaughn got the entry pass, was going to have an easy bucket. D-Man Thompson checking back in for Caldwell County along with Blake Viverette.
Foul is on Xavier Bumpus, his second, team fifth.
Bumpus and Englebright will come out of the ball game. Only a minute 15 left in the third quarter. Good to put it in play for the Wildcats. Gets it to Adams. Adams faked a shot, got Thompson off his feet, but traveled in the process. And it comes to Caldwell County. It'll be Whittington to bring it up court with a minute 10 on the clock. Whittington looks over the 2-3 zone. Spikes a long three from the side logo, no good. And I think Shaheen is going to pick up another over-the-back call. Got to get Elijah to go ahead and take that little step and get in front of that defender. 2 fouls on Shaheen, and both of those, I think, Bob, are coming on over-the-back calls.
Team 6, so Trigg County will be on the bonus from this point on. And
Spikes guarding the ball in the backcourt. They'll get it over to number 3, Shearer. Shearer, nice ball handler. But Whittington doing a very good job on him. Jaden Vaughn with the basketball now for Trigg County. Back to Shearer. Shearer gives up the 3, gets into the lane. Underneath, looking for Adams as it goes off Adams' chest. Picked up by Spikes. Spikes fouled back down the court. I think they'll get Shearer with the call there. 30 seconds left in the quarter.
And if it is Shearer, that's number 4 for him.
And that'll be the 5th team foul. Viverette wanted to take the 3, gives it up. Cross-court pass to Thompson. Thompson over to Whittington.
I'd say that was a great decision, Dennis.
Spikes tucks the ball under an arm. Lets the clock count. 15 seconds. Now Shearer comes out on Spikes. Spikes gets a screen from Shaheen. Pulls up. 12-footer. No good. Blake Viverette had to steal, but was standing on the baseline when he pulled it away from Vaughn. 3.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Outlet pass up to Ahart. Ahart has it blocked from behind by Viverette. And we've played 3. Caldwell County, after 3, leads this one 43-32. Back in 1 minute here on WPKY.
You'll find over 30 years experience to work for you at U-Ride in Princeton. They are hometown proud and ready to serve your vehicle needs from start to finish, and they do it all safely. You'll find variety and quality vehicles along with on-the-lot financing. And of course, you can always apply online at uridesales.com. Stop by or call for an appointment today with one of their friendly sales staff at U-Ride on the Marion Road in Princeton. 270-365-3018. Hometown proud. Go Tigers!
Planters Bank, located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Give it your all this season, Tigers. Good luck from the Western Kentucky Regional Blood Center.
We're back here at the Cab. Fourth quarter about to get underway, sponsored by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. And for the call, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Tigers enjoying an 11-point lead to open the fourth. It's Jaden Vaughn for three. No good. Chased down in the corner on the rebound is Kendrick Adams. Adams back to Vaughn. Vaughn wants to drive. Tie up underneath. D-Man Thompson reached in, grabbed the basketball. And the tie-up will give it to Caldwell County on the possession arrow.
6 turnovers for Trigg County here in the second half to Caldwell County's only 1. Big difference in the game. Caldwell County with only 3. Trigg with 11 now.
Trigg County with a little backcourt pressure. Caldwell County works it up to Bumpus. Bumpus. Trigg County backs out of the double team. Now it's just Bumpus against Shear. Bumpus drives. Wanted to go to Shaheen. Knocked away by Adams. It'll stay Tiger basketball.
Looked like a fastball going in there.
It did. That's probably a shot better off taken by Xavier Bumpus at that point. Spikes. Gets the inbound lob all the way near half court. Dribbles into the lane. Kicks it corner. 3 on the way. Thompson, good. Little Caesars Pizza 3. His favorite spot on the court is either corner.
An assist by Jabrion on that.
Underneath, Adams all alone, shot up and in with the left hand. 46-34, a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Trigg County's going to pull out of the full court pressure. Spikes will walk it up. Spikes across half court. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. We'll take 30 seconds and be right back. Tigers by 12.
KFC Princeton, offering their amazing fried chicken and all the fix-its. You can dine in or call your order for pickup inside or use their convenient drive-thru. Your local KFC is located on the Marion Road in Princeton. Whether you enjoy a quick lunch or take dinner home or maybe take something to a friend in need, they're always ready to help. They're also looking for team members at KFC. Ask about becoming a member of their team. KFC on the Marion Road, where they appreciate your support and they are Princeton strong.
Raider Auction Company is excited to cheer on all the Tiger athletes this season. Go Tigers from Raider Auction Company.
We're back here at the Cab. 6 minutes and 49 seconds to play. That timeout sponsored by Madisonville Community College, and they're much more than buildings and programs as a community where students find confidence, collaboration, compassion, and success. Let them help you find a better life. And also our fourth quarter sponsor, as we mentioned briefly, Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique. Stop in and see what Pam's got for sale out there and on sale. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Back to action here. I'm Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. It's Jabrion Spikes near midcourt on the left side. Into the corner, Xavier Bumpus. 3, no good. D-Man Thompson with the rebound back up, fouled on the shot. 2 Goodwin Insurance free throws coming up for D-Man Thompson. And Bob, 6.5 minutes just over left in the ball game. Both teams will shoot free throws on any foul the rest of this ball game.
And that really is good.
Free throw is good by D-Man Thompson. Contact Goodwin Insurance anytime for a free quote.
Because you know Trigg County's probably going to get into a fouling contest here shortly with only 6 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the game.
Biggest lead of the night for Caldwell County right now at 13, and Thompson makes it 14, 48-34. Caldwell County looking to avenge an early season loss at Trigg County. Ahart picks up his dribble near midcourt, finds Reynolds. They'll go underneath. Adams has it thrown off of him by Dewey Riley.
7th turnover for Trigg County here.
Bob, the sideline, they're taking a look at the hand of Jaden Vaughn. Really shaking that right hand. I don't know if he got hit or maybe a jam finger, but he's going to see the Trigg County trainer on that end. Caldwell County has really held him in check the entire game tonight.
With only 4 points.
Came in averaging almost 13 a game. Spikes kicks it into the corner. Open three. Whittington, no good. It is Ahart with the rebound, but his outlet pass down to Good, way overthrown.
8 turnovers now for Trigg County. You're not going to be able to stay in the game and win it if you have that many turnovers, especially two in a row.
Good out, and Shearer back into the ball game as we go under 6 to play. Whittington walks it up for Caldwell County. Hands it off to Spikes. Spikes looks to drive, gets down low, hangs up, no good. Put back, no good. Gets his own rebound again, puts it up, no good. And ball loose on the floor. Caldwell County picks it up, and I think Coach K saved the possession with a timeout. Madisonville Community College timeout on the court. Tigers by 14. Back after this.
At First Southern National Bank, we believe in your future. We also know that you want to prepare now so your family is ready for opportunities when they arrive. We make it our priority to provide simple savings solutions to make that possible. Begin your savings journey now by opening an account online at fsmb.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Black Patch Grill says, "Go Tigers. Good luck this season."
And we're back here at the CAB. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the game. Caldwell nursing a 12-point lead at 14-point lead at 48-34. And Caldwell County in possession of the basketball as play will resume here. And for the call, Tiger sportscaster Dennis Stevens.
And you can't mess up on scores because that's about what I bring to the table, Bob. That's my specialties. Just kidding. Caldwell County by 14. Underneath it goes. Dish from Spikes to Bumpus, up and in, off the glass. Farmers Bank shot.
Jabrion has a bunch of assists tonight.
Yeah, I think if we track them, he's going to be close to a triple-double tonight.
Another turnover for Trigg.
Whittington gets it to Spikes, off the glass and in, and Caldwell County breaking this one open with just over 5 minutes to play, 52-34. Ahart is going to take the three. Does not go. Chased down by Reynolds. And a cheap foul on Carter Whittington. We'll put number 14, Hunter Reynolds, at the free throw line.
Reynolds has not yet been to the line tonight.
He'll be there for the 1-and-1. Second foul on Whittington. Caldwell County in an interesting game tomorrow night against Hopkinsville, because Hopkinsville, the number 2 team in the RPI ratings, right behind Lyon County in the region, but Lyon County wore them out in their last meeting somewhere around, what, Bob, it was at 14-point game.
It was a good win for Lyon County, an excellent win.
Reynolds connects on the first free throw. He'll get the bonus. So we'll see where Caldwell County stands in with Hopkinsville tomorrow night at Tiger Gym in Hopkinsville. Second free throw also good by Reynolds. He'll check out of the ball game, and it'll be Aquarius Good in for Trigg County. 5:03 left on the clock. Tigers by 16 right now. Backcourt pressure by Trigg County. Caldwell gets it in to Spikes. Spikes quickly up the court. Foul is going to be, I think, called on the floor. It'll be a 1-and-1.
And Aquarius Good pick up the foul. We'll see.
Good's going to come out, and Kyron Vaughn and Hunter Reynolds back in. Also coming out is number 32, Kelsey Parham.
They're going to give it to Kelsey Parham, the foul.
Free throw, good. Goodwin Insurance sponsors all of our free throws all season long. Contact Goodwin Insurance anytime for a free quote. Second free throw by Spikes, off the back of the rim, no good. Dewey Riley high for the rebound. Caldwell County keeps the possession. Whittington gets it out to Thompson. Thompson to Bumpus at midcourt. Bumpus drives, but he's fouled quickly by by Tyler Ahart.
First foul on Ahart, team 8th.
So 1-and-1 coming for Xavier Bumpus, who's having a good night tonight.
Dewey Riley getting some key rebounds here in this game.
Free throw, no good. Kyron Vaughn with the board for Trigg County. It is Shearer getting it back up to Ahart. Had Caldwell County up in the air, tried to go back to Shearer, picked off. And little Hollywood play going on, a little showtime as Bumpus tried to put it off the glass for a slam from J. Breon Spikes. It did not work out. And Caldwell County basically gives up 2 on that end. Kendrick Adams makes them pay with 2 on the other end. And the lead down to 15.
I think we can leave the Globetrotter stuff in the bag, don't you, Dennis?
Yeah, the showtime didn't work on that trip down the court. Miss on this end by Caldwell County. It's Shearer bringing it back up for Trigg. Has it stripped away. Spikes a 2-hand jam on the other end. Xavier Bumpus with the steal. And Spikes finishes it off. Brings the Crazies to their feet on the far side. Ball loose underneath. Caldwell gets it back into the hands of Spikes. Spikes up to Whittington. Whittington gives it back to, or gets it back from Bumpus. Up and in off the glass is Carter Whittington. And Whittington's going to be called for a blocking foul. Oh, they're going to give the charge. Wow. We'll take it any time, but maybe that one came with a bow on it.
And
it was Ahart with his second. And Caldwell County will take it out of bounds. Player control foul. Whittington across half court to Spikes, now top of the key. Spikes drives, jump stop up and in and one. J. Breon Spikes just taking over here in the second half. He'll go to the free throw line to try to cap off the old-fashioned three-point play.
33 points for J. Breon so far, shooting for 34.
Biggest lead of the night now for Caldwell County comes at 3:21 left in the ball game, 59-38. Trigg County starting to go to the bench. Aiden Moore checks in. Kendrick Adams will come out. Adams put up a good fight, especially early, Bob. Kept Trigg County in it in that first half, but it's been too much Spikes and too much Bumpus tonight for Caldwell County.
J. Breon at the line tonight is 6 out of 8, 7 out of 9.
60-38, 3:20 left to go in this one against Trigg County as we're in the final week of the regular season. Back to Shearer. Good closeout by Whittington. Shearer has it again to Hunter Reynolds. Reynolds tries a three, no good. Ball loose on the rebound. Dewey Riley comes up with it for Caldwell County. Under 3 to play, and Caldwell County will walk it up with Carter Whittington. Comes across to Spikes, back over to Whittington across half court. Whittington left side to Spikes. Spikes drives, fouled on the floor. One of these games where it's going to feel like 20 minutes to play the last 4. Spikes back to the free throw line for more Goodwin Insurance free throws. 10th team foul on Trigg County, so it's 2 the rest of the way. J. Breon's first one up and climbs over but falls off the side. Checking in Aquarius Good for Tyler Ahart. 2 games left for the Tigers in the regular season. Hopkinsville tomorrow night and Crittenden County here at the Cab on Friday. Second free throw is good. We'll have the girls on the air tomorrow night here at home against Trigg County, and then the Tigers finale, season finale on Friday night here at the Cab. We'll be on the air with that one at 6:30 with a 7 o'clock tip for that one. Caldwell County man-to-man against Trigg. Shearer with the basketball against Whittington. Gets it over to Moore. Moore back to Good. Very small lineup on the floor right now for Trigg County. Also checking in is number 11, Luke Washer.
Oh.
Washer, nice size kid, but kind of lanky. I don't think he's going to push around Shaheen or Thompson very much inside. It's going to be Reynolds, has it stripped, but a touch foul. Too much reach by Carter Whittington.
Carter's picking up his 3rd foul of the evening. Wholesale subs coming in for the Tigers.
They'll wait till after the first free throw. Both teams in the double bonus.
And Reynolds at the line, 2 for 2 so far tonight at the line.
That one falls, making him 3 for 3. Checking in, Jameis Carnahan, Blake Viverette, and Jack Englebright. Whittington, Thompson, and Bumpus go out for Caldwell County. You also have Isaiah Joyner and Elijah Shaheen in for the Tigers. Englebright will run the point. Need to start the clock, still setting on 2:11. 3.
Blake Viverette from downtown.
Little Caesars Pizza 3. I was kind of watching the scorers table to get the clock started. Viverette comes down and just drains a long one. That one goes out of bounds off of number 32, Kelsey Parham. Tiger basketball midcourt.
Trigg County's 12th turnover here, Dennis, in the second half. Caldwell County still with only 2 in the second half, 4 for the game.
24-point lead and the basketball. Joyner loses control, picks it back up, gets it back out to Carnahan. Carnahan out to Viverette. It's Viverette at midcourt over to Englebright. Englebright right side, drives the lane, dishes off. No good on the shot is Joyner. Rebound Trigg County. 1:24 left on the clock. Parham turns down the 3, works it back out to Washer. Washer to Parham. Parham all alone. Skip pass is picked off. Shaheen grabbed that one like a football. And a timeout, just a substitution timeout for Caldwell County as Cade Rowland and Ryan Hammett enter the ball game. Viverette's going to come out, as is Shaheen. Stay tuned after this one's over for the Trilogy postgame report. We'll have all the stats of the ball game, as well as talk to Coach K after this impressive win, revenge win over Trigg County. Cade Rowland drives, dishes it off, looking for Carnahan. Ball loose on the floor, knocked out of bounds. It's off of Moore, and it'll stay Tiger basketball with 52 seconds.
Nice move by Cade Rowland, man. I thought he was going to shoot it, but he ended up dishing it off.
Probably a good idea with the size he was giving up. Carnahan underneath, misses the shot. Joyner chases the rebound down. Isaiah Joyner elevates, puts it up and in. Left-handed shot from 6 feet. Isaiah Joyner. This one's going to look much worse than what it was. And Caldwell County, though, did lead most of the night, or all of the night. But the final margin is going to be very wide as Caldwell County just literally put it away here in the fourth.
14th turnover for Trigg here in the second half.
66-40, half a minute to go for the Tigers. Englebright up the court for Caldwell County. Englebright will put the count on.
Dribble out the clock.
Jack near the volleyball stripe, top of the key, gets it over to Rowland. Rowland guarded by Moore. Rowland, a very good ball handler. Not the tallest kid in the world, but all heart. We love watching him in a lot of JV games. This one's going to tick down. And there's the final horn as Caldwell County gets the revenge on Trigg County from that early season loss in a big way. It's Caldwell County 66, Trigg County 40. We'll take a break and come back on the Trilogy postgame report after this on WPKY.
Planters Bank, located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hey guys.
Hey Dave, you look like you just got off the golf course, but it's freezing outside.
Gary, I did just get back from playing a course in Mexico.
What?
I think I'm going to play Scotland tomorrow.
Okay, I'll bite.
It's easy.
How?
Swing Right Driving Range.
That's great.
At Swing Right Driving Range in Eddyville, they have a temperature-controlled building with a simulator and dozens of courses all around the world.
When you taking me?
Swing Right Driving Range. They'll keep the heat on for you.
Trice Hughes has been serving Western Kentucky for over 60 years. Their experienced sales force, ASE certified techs, and all the friendly folks at Trice Hughes have worked to become your family's exclusive automotive dealer. The home team that's kept our families safe on the road for generations. From work to play and everything in between, your home team has what you need. Stop by and drive the difference. Our home team, Trice Hughes, Highway 91 North in Princeton.
Enjoy your favorite Mexican food at La Potosina Mexican Restaurant. They're open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m., offering up all your favorite authentic Mexican dishes for lunch and dinner. Now you pair your favorite meal with your favorite margarita. Enjoy dining in or call in for carryout. Call 270-365-3848 to place your order. They appreciate your business and are ready to serve you in a safe atmosphere. That's La Potosina Mexican Restaurant,
Princeton and Marion.
Are you ready for a new adventure? Christian Care Communities. It's much more than a safe group of buildings for adults age 62 and older. It's about fellowship with others. At Christian Care Communities, our people are our most precious resource.
Residents here, they're just so good to each other. Our officials, of course, they're my little children now at the age I am. They couldn't be better. And there are buses to take you places, to see things, to do things, to eat.
And so now we have the freedom we still take a lot of road trips, so we just close the door, tell Bruce we're gone, we turn off the water and the pilot light on the hot water tank and just take off, not have to worry about it.
We are about exceeding expectations. Find us on Facebook at Christian Care Communities Hopkinsville and at ChristianCareCommunities.org.
Fortner Gas Company has been serving the propane needs of Western Kentucky for 70 years. You'll find offices in Princeton and Cadiz. They're your local and family-owned propane supplier. Browse their website to discover the many services and products available. You can shop in person or online, and they can answer any and all questions in person or on the phone. If they're already your propane supplier, they say thank you. If they're not, they would love to be. Fortner Gas Company, a family tradition of service since 1951.
With YourSportsEdge.com, you get more coverage of your favorite teams, athletes, and sports.
Lets me know the student as a whole person.
With no page limits or subscription fees ever.
It means exposure for the local high school athlete.
A new look and a new feel, no matter where you are.
Even if I'm out of town, I have it on my phone.
It's always available right at your fingertips.
Round-the-clock coverage of local athletes.
High school sports coverage the way it's supposed to be.
I love what they did with the website.
Download the free app now. YourSportsEdge.com.
Hancock's Neighborhood Market would like to wish the Tigers all the best of luck this year.
And welcome in to the Trilogy post-game report. Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to help you reach all of your fitness and well-being goals. Big game by the Tigers tonight as they knock off Tree County 66-40 and split the season series home and home with the Wildcats. Joined now on the Trilogy post-game report by Coach Kukihiko. And Coach, great game tonight. It seemed to be the theme from Chuck Mitchell's bunch to your guys. Defense was the theme, and then a whole lot of Jabrion spikes.
I agree. Starting back even at 6 o'clock, our girls got after it tonight.
They
were fun to watch, and it bled right over into our game. I think our guys bought into just defense. We made it very tough to score, gave up 25 points in the first half, and then gave up 15 in the second half. That's buying into defense, and it wasn't just one specific guy. It was everybody that just did their job. Tree is a very, very physical, a big team, and a very, very physical team. We knew that. We played them once already, and they kind of, got the best of us. And so I think we hopefully had a little bad taste in our mouth. And, that team, they're a solid basketball team. But I'm just happy with the way our guys played tonight, the energy. And like you said, it started with the defensive end. It kind of bled over and made a few more shots tonight, which we gotta see more of that.
And you're going to make a few more shots when you're shooting them at the range that you shot a lot of shots tonight. You had not only Jabrion, you had Xavier Bumpus, D-Man Thompson, getting a lot of rebounds, doing a lot of dishing underneath. And Caldwell County had a lot of high percentage shots. Dewey Riley had a good first half for you guys. Got in a little foul trouble early, but played very well with those fouls saddled on him.
We did a lot of good things tonight. Overcoming foul trouble was one of them. D-Man and Dewey both had 3 pretty quick. And, the bottom line is we it's kind of these guys just, our IQ was very, very good on both ends of the floor. We knew their personnel. We knew just kind of some things we had talked about we had to do on the offensive end, and our guys are just made plays. And that's fun as a coach when you got to sit back and you watch them mature over the course of a season and get to a defense. We've seen a lot of boxing ones and probably going to see a lot more of them. But it's fun to see these guys start to figure things out. The light bulb goes on for them because at the end of the day, it's a coach. Which one you want? Try that again. That's what you want. You want your guys to be able to go play and just feel the game out.
And they did that tonight very well with Bob. I'll let you do the turnovers, but not very many for your guys. It's got to be a great feeling for you guys on the sideline, you and your coaching staff, when you don't have to worry about or get frustrated with a lot of turnovers.
And that was a problem that Trig had tonight, Coach. In the second half, by my records, we forced them into 14 turnovers. They had 5 in the first half, 19 for the game, so that's 19 empty trips they have down the floor that they can't get anything off, and we have 4, as I have, for the entire game. So premium, if you handle the ball well, you should come out fairly well in the end. You should get your shots off, let's put it that way, instead of turning the ball over and letting the other team play with it. And, of course, Jay Breon, there were 2 or 3 instances tonight when he had 2 and 3 rebounds on a single attempt. Dennis and I just marvel his ability to shoot it, then go back up and get it, and then go back up again and still be out of the defender's hand to where they block the shot.
Absolutely. You're talking about turnovers. These guys have been through, this whole team has been through a few years when we've had, games where we've been on the flip side of that. We've given up, had 19, even this year, we've 19, 21 turnovers. And, when you're doing that and you're giving teams that many more possessions, it makes it very tough to win. And so I think these guys are starting to hopefully buy into the fact that if we take care of the basketball, if we play a little defense, it'll keep us in a lot of basketball games. So hope we continue to do it down the stretch.
And what Jay Breon does outside, we remarked he had at least 4 or 5 assists tonight where he's not taking all the shots. We only had 4 threes tonight, but they came at, in my opinion, crucial times to lengthen the lead and just where Trig could not fight their way back into the game.
I agree. I think D-Man had a big one in the corner. That was just a big shot. And, at the end of the day, that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to make shots, whether it be him or somebody else. We're going to have to – and we talked about some specific shots, prior to the game and the last several games that, in certain areas of the court that we're just going to have to find somebody that can make those shots. And so hopefully, we can continue to build over these next couple of games and, make some of those shots so we're more comfortable and we can make those shots, a week from tomorrow night on this court.
Well, I know in the Webster County game it was good to get the monkey off your back, too. I mean, we could see that tonight where the players were not tentative and going all out. And, Trigg County, we had several great defensive stops where we had weak side help all night long on them at their end of the floor, and it just seemed like they didn't know how to handle that.
I'm giving credit all to this team.
Yes,
they did a fantastic job of just knowing personnel on both ends of the court and knowing how to attack, and that's just credit goes to them. We had several times that guys were coming to the bench. We need to run this play, or we need to do this, or we need to look for this, and those are things that as a coach you want. You want to have floor generals on the floor that are going to take over the game. And tonight we had several baskets on the offensive end where it was players just making a call and then going and making a basketball play, which is exactly what you want as a coach.
Coach, coming up tomorrow night, you've got the number 2 RPI team in the second region, a much faster Hopkinsville squad. What are your thoughts on that, and how do you handle Hoptown's speed tomorrow night on an away game at Hoptown?
Well, we talked about a key word a few minutes ago, turnovers. We got to take care of the basketball. 2 things that we're going to have to do well tomorrow night is take care of the basketball, and they're a big team too, just like Trigg was. The pace of the game will probably be a little bit better, or a little bit faster. I guess to say not better, but faster. So we got to make sure that we crash the boards extremely hard on both ends of the court because they're going to. They're a very athletic team, and Coach Babb will have those guys ready. We're going into their gym, so. But at the end of the day, you want to compete for a spot at the top of the region. You got to play the top of the region, and I think we've we've played just about everybody at the top. There's a couple of teams we haven't, but going over to Hopkinsville tonight, we just need to go over there and do what we do well and play downhill. And like I said, take care of the basketball and rebound, and then, I like our chances.
Coach, I just want to verify with you, Friday night is a 7 o'clock tip for the varsity, is what's on KHSAA. And then do you know the game time on Tuesday for your guys?
I believe we'll play the second game on Tuesday. Officially, it hasn't came out. The meeting is tomorrow morning, but I know we'll play Tuesday. The girls play Monday. We play Tuesday. So it'll be all the girls' games Monday, all the boys' games on Tuesday. So that'll be officially coming out tomorrow. You'll probably see it on social media, and Coach Riley and Coach Mack will let you guys know. But I think that's the way it's going to work, but don't quote me on it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up tonight. A big win, an impressive win tonight, as you guys are right on track with a great chance to win 20 games in a season. That doesn't happen a lot in high school basketball, so looking forward to watching the guys perform down the stretch.
Appreciate it.
Coach Daniel Kukihiko here joins us after a big Caldwell County win over Trigg County tonight, 66-40. We'll get the headphones on. Our guy, Jabrion Spikes, taking a seat with us. Jabrion, thanks for coming up tonight. A big win by you guys. We talked to Coach K a little bit, talked to Coach Mitchell in the previous game. Seemed like the theme tonight was defense, because both teams, the Lady Tigers and you guys, just smothered the opposition tonight.
Yes, sir.
It was that something coming out of the locker room you knew you had to do because Jaden Voigt barely touched the ball in any scoring positions tonight? Was that a focus on defense as a whole, or on him specifically, or both?
First things first, I want to give all glory to God. But we just wanted to come out, and we knew the first time they got us, we didn't play very well, and we know we're a totally different team at this point in the season. Well, everybody's developed into the roles, whatever. So we just wanted to come out, gap up, and be real physical and crash the glass, and just everybody did their part. And I feel like everybody on the team did their part and came in and contributed.
Absolutely.
And another great shooting night for you, Jay Brown. We don't keep your field goal accuracy, but you were 8 out of 11 from the free throw line, which will get the job done any time.
Yes,
we shot the ball well tonight from the line, 11 of 16. So, and we remarked at least 3 or 4 or 5 assists that you had tonight when you were operating in the middle and dishing the ball out. In fact, I think it was D-Man that had that big 3 in the fourth quarter where you had dished it off to him. So we just love to watch you play inside.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Several rebounds. We also remark where you had probably 3 times tonight where you missed a shot, got the rebound, missed it again, went back up, got it, went back up. For the most part, nailed it on the third attempt, but there was one where you couldn't get it to go down at all after about 3 efforts at it. But that just wears out the defense.
Yes, sir.
It has to be demoralizing for them to see, why can't we get the rebound? But, a great effort and a great effort over at Webster County last Saturday night to get us off the schneid, so to speak. So this is what you want to do. This is a time of the season where you want to put it all on the floor, come together, and that's what we're doing right now.
Yes, sir.
Jay Brown, we were hoping to get a chance to interview you again one time. I had a question I wanted to ask you that I hadn't had an opportunity to in the post-game interviews. Tell us something about your preparation in the offseason, because that's where a lot of the strength to go up so quick on those rebounds has come. You have progressed from your time as an 8th grader. I hear the stories from Coach Cash and the physique you had as an 8th grader coming in and didn't have that quickness.
Sure.
Tell us about the work you put in over the offseason to get ready to be where you're at right now, 4th in the state in scoring and I think 9th in rebounding.
Sir, I just before my going into my junior season, I just got a piece of paper out and I wrote down what I wanted to accomplish, and I knew I was going to have to make huge sacrifices. I wasn't going to be able to do all the fun stuff, I'd say, but I'm going to have to sacrifice and just get in the gym more and just try to gain an edge on other guys across the region that I know that they probably aren't doing the same thing I'm doing. So just trying to gain that edge, honestly, and just hunger.
And you can see it's paid off big time. Like Bob said, 2 or 3 possessions where you had 2 or 3 rebounds on each possession. So a big night for you also point-wise tonight. You guys are back. I know that 5-game streak was frustrating. You were right there close all through it. You got over that with Webster County, a big win over Trigg County tonight. It's going to be a fast-paced game at Hopkinsville coming up tomorrow night. Your thoughts on that one?
We know they're going to be physical. They're going to crash the glass hard. So, just coming to the game like any other game and just just crash the glass, run the floor, and rebound. And I feel like I like our chances.
And limit turnovers.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. And getting back to his physical physique, he's been rolling those big, heavy tires around.
Yeah,
that's picking them up or rolling them around or doing something out there. But he's gotten himself into extremely physical, great condition.
Yeah, and it shows out here on the court. You're just head and shoulders above everybody physically with your quickness going back up. Congratulations tonight on a big win. Looking forward to a couple of more tough games, but we expect you guys to play well and come away with the wins and a chance for a 20-win season in your senior year.
Yes, sir.
So
great
looking
game.
forward to that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. God bless.
Great, Jay Breon. Thank you.
Jay Breon Spikes here on the Trilogy post-game report tonight as he has a huge game against Trigg County. Caldwell County erases an early season loss against Trigg County and win this one 66-40. Time now for the stats of tonight's basketball game, brought to you by Ackridge Farm Supply, Ace Hardware, a fourth-generation family business. Ackridge Farm Supply has been providing high-quality goods and services to Western Kentucky farmers and homeowners since 1933, now with stores in Eddyville and Fredonia to serve all of your needs.
And Dennis, the Caldwell County led by 7 at halftime, end up winning by 26 points. They outscore the Trigg Wildcats 34-15 in the second half, which dominated the game. Caldwell was led tonight by Jay Breon Spikes with 35 points, 18 in the first half, 17 in the second half. He was 8 out of 11 from the free throw line. 10 points for D-Man Thompson, coming through with 2 in the first half and 8 in the second half. Also 7 points for Blake Vibrett, 4 in the first half, 3 in the second half. 4 points for Dewey Riley on some nice work inside, some nice rebounding on his part tonight. Xavier Bumpus with 4 points, 2 points for Isaiah Joyner, 2 points for Carter Whittington, and 2 points for Elijah Shaheen on 2 out of 2 from the charity stripe. Caldwell County, as we mentioned earlier, 2 turnovers in the first half, 2 in the second half, 4 for the game. Rebound-wise, we have Jay Breon with 8 rebounds, Xavier Bumpus with 4, Isaiah Joyner with 2, Carter Whittington with 3, Dewey Riley with 7, Jack Englebright with 1, D-Man Thompson 3, Elijah Shaheen 1. Just an all-around effort tonight by the Tigers, and the leading scorer tonight in the game for Trigg County was Kendrick Adam with 17, 7 for Hunter Reynolds on all his coming in the second half, 7 for Kyron Vaughn, all his coming in the first half. 4 points for Jaden Vaughn, 3 points for Jeremiah Shearer, and 2 points for Aquarius Good, for a total of 40 points for Trigg County. Trigg County with 19 turnovers here in the game, and just an all-around splendid effort by the Tigers here tonight, Dennis.
Yeah, they came out much like the Lady Tigers, took control of this one early, never looked back, and defense was the key early on for both squads, but some nice offensive play. The Tigers really passed the ball around well. A lot of assists tonight, little dishes off. Tried to get into a little showtime, didn't go as planned with the alley-oop off the backboard. But other than that, Caldwell County had a lot of fun tonight. And as always, Trigg County, a big rival, and always enjoy a win over the Wildcats of Trigg County. It's no easier, in fact, probably a little harder. The number 2 regional team in Hopkinsville tomorrow night, as the Tigers will be on the road taking on Hopkinsville tomorrow night. We will be here for the Lady Tigers in a game against Trigg County. That's a 6 o'clock start. We'll be on the air right after the afternoon local news. Let's give out a couple of awards, Bob, and wrap this one up. Clutch play of the game brought to you by Coleman Auto Parts, your hometown Napa Auto Parts dealer. They have tools, equipment, and many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, golf cart, and farm. Stop by and see Charles Quinn Coleman and staff at Coleman Auto Parts in Princeton. Napa know-how at its best.
You know, Dennis, I know there's one play that stands out in my mind, and that's what we talked about with Coach K here when late in the fourth quarter, when Trigg County, sometimes late in the game you mount an effort to come back, and everything that you do turns out right. But in that quarter, we had a big 3 from D-Man Thompson in the corner that just about, I would think, took the wind out of Trigg County and just for sure made life much more difficult for them by that shot going in.
Yeah, D-Man has got if he's in the corner and open for a three, you almost expect him to make the vast majority of them. Has a high percentage and a sweet left-handed stroke out of the corner. So D-Man Thompson with our clutch play of the game. Time now for the player of the game. Brought to you by U-Ride. U-Ride gives you that hometown feel by providing personalized appointments to accommodate your busy schedule, and they remain committed to you even after the sale. Contact Lee or Tommy for an appointment. That's at U-Ride of Princeton.
Well, I think Jay Breon has earned that honor tonight with his 35 points and 8 rebounds and probably 3 or 4 assists tonight.
Yeah. So a great game by Jay Breon. And Caldwell County wins this one big, 66-40. Tigers go to 17-9 on the season. And, Bob, if you win out this season, win your first game of the region, you've got a 20-win season in your pocket heading into the district championship.
And that would be a tremendous goal for these young men, especially when we had those 4 games in the middle where we lost 3 of them by 3 points, I think.
Right.
2 of them in overtime. So it would be great to put that 20 mark in the win side.
Taking a look at our schedule for the remainder of the week, this is the final regular season week of high school basketball. Caldwell County Lady Tigers in action tomorrow night here at the Cab. We'll be on the air at 5:30 as the Lady Tigers will take on Trigg County at 6 o'clock. And then a couple of nights off, which has been rare in January and February, but we will be back on Friday night as the Tigers will finish up their regular season in always a tough match against Crittenden County. They've got some good players at Crittenden. They're going to come in hungry and wanting to upset Caldwell County on their home court. So looking forward to that one. That's a 7 o'clock tip, and we'll be on the air at 6:30 for that one. District tournament action the following week with the Lady Tigers in action on Monday, the Tigers in action on Tuesday. Again, the 2 finals here tonight. Caldwell County Lady Tigers big over Livingston Central 48-24, and the Caldwell County Tigers 66, Trigg County Wildcats 40 in the nightcap. So for John Miller back in the truck, Bob Hayes here at my side, I'm Dennis Stevens. Thank you for listening. We will see you tomorrow night here at the Cab at 5:30 as the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Wildcats on WPKY.
Are you struggling to afford health care or medications? Let Health First help you. Whether you are insured, uninsured, or underinsured, you will still be cared for at Health First Community Health Center. We offer financial and prescription assistance to all those that qualify, which is based on income and household size. Contact our office at 1-877-6.
Disconnected.